So, what the fuck? Hold on. That ain't what I want. Well, okay, I do want that, but I gotta have another person on panel, I think.
What's all this then? Hold
No.
on then.
Hold on a second, Alpha.
Of course.
Let me so I think this might be what I'm going for. But it's going in front of what I want.
Yes.
So I don't okay, we'll go without it. Fuck it. We'll use the beers in the background. Who gives a shit? What's up, everybody? Happy I've never seen that. Happy
That's
Monday.
funny.
Happy Monday night. Glad
Ah,
my
well, Mike.
glad my banners fucking blocked what was going on there for a minute. But
Already.
Clint, what's going on, buddy? Cheers, homie.
Mr. Clint.
Glad you're doing much better, man. I'm so happy for you. You have no clue. Miss Wanda, cheers to you as well, man. Love both of y'all. Hope y'all are doing well. Let me get a few things situated real quick. Like I said, this won't be a long one. This is more so just a couple beers and kick it kind of thing, and
Oh,
that'll be that. Okay, here we go. I love how, dude, has YouTube been acting a little funny with you, Doubtfire, or is it just me?
uh, um,
It's just been weird with me lately, man. Like I don't really know how to explain it. Said had a busy day yesterday, 128-mile round trip for a 10-minute hospital appointment.
yes, boy.
Man, hey,
What?
as long as the news was good, Clint. Hey, you can get that money back and the gas back. I know it sucks. Don't get me wrong, but you know
And it,
the
but
good news is what you want. That's
did
what's
you actually only spend 10 minutes in the hospital? Because,
yeah, yeah. For 128 miles, that's 64 miles there and back. You know, yeah. Hey, I got my math right
oh,
that time. There you go. You see.
loves a bit of strong boy, does.
Outfire. I drove past the old Strong Boy factory. There you go.
Oh,
I like.
Strongbow apple cider.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's what he's on
Dude,
about.
Strongbow is the shit. I don't care what anyone says, man.
I
This is decent.
got,
That
I
shit is
discovered it when right after legal drinking age,
decent.
and we were, oh,
it's
they had
so
it on
it's
tap.
so easy to drink, man. But
Oh, viciously. I can get viciously drunk on the Strongbow. I love it, but oh,
dude, it's just like you're a child drinking apple cider, but you're getting drunk
I
in the process. You know, like
know.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
what it is. I'm grabbing my
there are other. Uh, I guess
and here it
types
is.
of
And
cider. Actually, there's an Irish brand of cider that I really like. Magners, it's called. I really like that stuff.
I
With
I never really got into ciders. The only reason is because if I have more than like two or three, I start getting fucking heartburn and the shit
oh yeah,
kind of gives me a fucking hangover. That's why I never got into wine, man. Like
oh
I
yeah.
started with like MD 2020, and that shit just fucking wrecked my fucking head in the morning. You know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that in the morning is just like fucking a. I did two in one night when I first started drinking them because I had a dragon punch one or dragon fruit one, I think, and then a one of the orange jubilees. Drank two 750s of them, and dude, I was like that next
Well,
morning, man. I just felt like I got hit by a goddamn truck. I was like, nope,
yeah.
not doing that.
No,
Not doing
this.
that. You know, whatever the fuck, y'all can drink it all you want. I'll
Oh,
have
mate,
a fucking pint of it, tops.
I'm sweet enough, Turkish.
You see what Clint said there?
No. You're fucking right. I would.
Fucking leprechauns for real.
My cousin for my stag party. This is
Nice
in
track.
2007.
That was beautiful, by the way. That was a
Oh,
fucking 9.
cheers.
That was a 9, easy. Cheers.
Okay, so that was right here, and then under the wrist. Okay. We shall keep that in mind, precious. Yes.
That's what I'm trying to do, but I'm always moving all around. I need to figure out when I'm getting the high scores where the fuck I'm at. Because I can get a 9, and then the next one, people are like, "That was horseshit," you know.
Right.
So I gotta pay. It's so small of a gap. You know, it has to be like right there.
Mm-hmm.
If you miss that spot, unless you got like a nice ass mic and you're just doing it next to that, it's got to be right there.
But even still, yeah, I would mark with crayon on the desk, like when the disco ball's there behind me downstairs. I'll mark on the if it's, oh, don't fire, that sounded great. Oh, fucking get the crayon.
Dude,
Put the
me,
can there
me and
next
you
time.
are me and you are alike in a lot more ways than we're not alike because I'm OCD with shit, man. Like,
yeah,
rugby.
my mother explained it to me growing up as like I had compulsions. Like if I
What does the C in OCD stand for?
Right, you are. Touche. Duh. That's.
Would you agree though? I mean, I'm not. Hey, I'm saying I
That's.
think I've never been diagnosed with it, but I think
I never thought about it before, but my mother, a nurse, that's what she said. Yeah, they're just compulsions, Stephen. Don't worry about them. Just but if I'm, it's how to explain. If both hands are on the table,
yeah.
one of them is no, it's odd. There's like a really vibrant need for like a strong need for an inexplicable need for symmetry. But
Yes.
tactile symmetry. I don't know how to.
No, I agree completely. When you look at like for instance, when I get the mail and if I put it on the island in my kitchen, it has to be right against the edge perfectly. Like if it's not, yes, it has to be right on the edge and everything there. And
it looks neat.
It does. It looks neat, but that's why it's called obsessive compulsive disorder, because what your mother said is correct. It's not like a huge thing. It just means that you're real mandatory on things that you want the way that they are. You know, like you have certain guidelines on shit. You want the toilet paper the way that you put it, you know? When you grab a beer, you want it cracked perfect. It's minute things. It's not a big deal, but
toilet paper is
it's classified as a mental disorder.
I insist on having it closer to me, but my wife prefers the toilet paper mullet, but closer to the wall.
Oh no.
I know.
Really?
Yeah, I know. So I just switch it back, and she switches it, and nobody says anything because there's no need for words.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not a big deal. But
and then
just kind of start fucking with each other, go back and forth.
Yeah, that's all it is for like 17 years.
BC, what's going on,
Mr.
brother?
BC.
Cheers, man. Hope you're doing well. I'll drop the link real quick in case anyone wants to join during the tenure. Assuming I know who you are. If not, no, I'm not gonna get up. But there's that. Let me pin real quick right here. Babe, give me a thumbs up. If not, I'm gonna burp from my channel.
I think the first.
All right.
No, it was the first weed I ever purchased was from British Columbia.
I love that flag. I can't lie. Like, just the look of it. I mean, you got the Union Jack and then the crown in the middle there and then the crown on the bottom. I don't know. Or is that a sun? Is that a sun on the bottom?
I
So
should.
lit.
BC, please don't kick me out of the country.
I'm not sure. I know in the middle of the Union Jack is definitely a crown, but I'm not sure what that bottom is because it looks more like a sun. It might
But
be a crown because a crown though would be straight with the spikes. These are curved, so that's
may I?
It is. I was correct. 1 point for Cobra. We get 1 point, boys. I'll take it. I wish I had my Redskins background, folks. I'm sorry, but I had Pops Bounty. When he was using my channel, he switched it, and I don't know how to do it because when I was trying to put my regular background up, it decided to put it in front of our faces, which made no sense to me. But so
that
I'm not sure how to do that. Like I said, I don't know the ins and outs of this shit as much as other people, but yeah, it didn't like it. Cheers regardless, folks. Hope everyone's having a great Monday night. A lot of good sports going on. You got college basketball back, Monday night football, hockey. What can you complain about?
Oh, to me. Oh, I
mean, you could complain about a lot of shit. But
I was about to say, like the night before, they've been like, we're so close to your election that for you to say, like, what have you got to complain?
Yeah, we're only an hour and 9 minutes away, man.
I think regardless of the result, there's going to be a few folks who got something to complain about after whatever happens tomorrow. You know,
this is when America is at its weakest. You're about to see it. You're about to see everyone going at each other, and you know, whoever wins is going to be shit talking. Whoever loses is going to be shit talking, and it's
that's fine. But it's the attacking the process itself.
Yeah,
that's what I think is a bit. That's too far. It's unnecessary.
A bit fucking egregious. Yeah,
it's unnecessarily provocative. Yeah,
and
because then you can't have your cake and eat it too. In this case, like if you win the election, it's all grand. But if you lose it, you can say, "Oh well, it was corrupt from the beginning." Well, then why did you spend so much money trying to win the thing? You know,
I agree completely. And what I don't want to see, which I think will happen regardless, is the looting and the fucking like breaking through. Like, especially people are going into fucking like family-owned businesses, breaking through windows, stealing shit, and completely ruining what they have because of a fucking election. That doesn't give you a right to do that. There's nothing in our Constitution that says, hey, if your party doesn't win, go ahead and go fucking fuck everything up in your city and just destroy it and steal everything that you can. And there you go. That's how you prove your point. That's not what it says. It says that we have the power to overthrow the government, but not in that fucking sense. You can't do it that way. It's not the way it works. I'm sorry to tell you. Whoever wins the presidency is going to be the president. Sorry to tell you. Let that be, man. And go keep doing what you're doing in life. Keep, loving your family, going to your 9 to 5 or whatever kind of job you have, whatever's going on, do that. Don't fall into the trap because that's what they want. They want you to be involved in this shit, man. It's not it's not like this is something that hasn't been seen forever. I hate to always mention this, but George Carlin talked about it so long ago that it's incredulous to me that you wouldn't understand this by now. That's a good word there, Doc. I know you know what it means, but it's fucking incredulous that you couldn't understand that this shit is what they fucking want. They want that. Oh, and look at this. One of my homies.
Hey, how's it going?
buddy. My two narrators at the same goddamn time. What's going on, buddy? Cheers.
Not a whole lot. Just hanging out. Hey, Doubtfire, I gotta ask. When it comes to the purple that you put in the beard, is it like a manic panic kind of color? And if so, do you bleach it first to make it more porous, or do you just put the color in?
I haven't bleached it yet, but I went to a salon with my two kids. They wanted hair coloring, permanent-ish.
Yeah.
So they had the bleaching process done. I am going to try it because all I've been doing is it's just coconut oil based hair dye.
Okay.
So it's just and like it'll go in and it'll be nice and vibrant for about a week or two. But then I as a large mammal, I have to shower as a person. Let alone a large mammal. One showers and it washes out.
The like if you bleach it and then do the manic panic, it lasts quite a while, maybe even as much as 2 months.
Oh, I would like to do like if I'm gonna dye the thing, like go.
Doubtfire.
Yeah.
You got two choices.
Oh.
Notre Dame is gonna be in the. You got all kinds. If I was suggesting. You got Washington, who's 7-2. They're going to be in the playoffs, and they're looking nasty. So you got burgundy and gold you could do. I'm just giving suggestions. You're going to do
for the colors.
Yeah, for the colors. You could do burgundy and gold there with Washington. Notre Dame is going to the college football playoffs, so you got the green and gold. Ohio State is going to be in the playoffs. I mean, assuming that they don't lose the Big Ten. So that would be scarlet and gray. There's a lot of combinations that you could do.
All right.
A lot of combinations you can do. And I'm going to tell you one other thing between you and Kazoom. You guys, I'm serious. You need to sit down one day and figure out a fucking podcast because I don't understand I don't think you guys are really understanding the views that would pull.
It would pull a lot, but it's hard to pull off a that sort of thing. It's very hard. I mean, you've got to have material every week.
No,
for instance, and sometimes there isn't any material to report on. So.
Well, you saw Howard Stern do it, and he was just fucking bullshitting half the time.
I'm not good at bullshitting. I'm not good at bullshitting. I have to have something solid to sink my teeth into. So
yeah.
Well, the good thing is, if you did a show a week, you guys would be able to talk about what's the topic. Figure out what you want to talk about, and you can go from there. As long as you have a solid topic that you can talk on. Both of you are intellectual as hell. I mean, I know that I'm.
I agree. But sometimes you don't have a good topic. Sometimes the topic fails. Sometimes the topic ends, and so it's a big risk. It's a big risk.
It's a big risk, but it's a big reward if it wins.
Structure.
If it works, yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you're losing anything just to make a podcast. All you can do is gain. I would assume. I mean, how are you going to lose in that process?
People who disagree.
Oh fuck!
And they'll unsubscribe like that, just like that. So
and that you would understand this more than anyone, Kazoom. That's part of the process, right? There's going to be people that
it's part of the process, but I think a streamcast would make it makes it much worse.
What would your idea be here? Because I mean, I'm literally talking to two people that have done narration and for radio and a huge channel on YouTube. What would be your idea how you two could gel into something? Both of you as well, Doubtfire. I'm just asking because that has to be something.
I just know that my opinions sometimes change. I also know that the way that I express my opinions don't necessarily reflect the way that other people feel about it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Pushing something every week, a scheduled thing,
Yeah.
I don't think it would be advantageous.
What if it wasn't what if it wasn't necessarily like a timely thing, like scheduled, but just when you guys had something that you agreed upon, like you think you have a good idea of what you want to talk about, rather than being like a Wednesday at 6 o'clock type thing. You know what I mean? What if it was something like that?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it. So
I'm much more intrigued by the idea of something like a radio play, or
Oh
if
yeah.
if you and I had a script, say, and there was like, let's get this and this and that person to do,
yeah.
that's because then there's a script and we have to learn the line.
And then you don't have to worry about that element
You
of it.
guys
True,
know by
true.
now,
You can
I'm
do
not
it
like trying to pressure
once
y'all
a-
into
once a
anything. I was
season,
just
right?
like saying
And
I think it would be something that could flourish. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Like I think it could be something that would I mean, even if it wasn't monetarily, just like viewership and community wise, I think it would be something that could definitely pick up off the ground quickly.
Be fucking fun to do.
It could.
And I'm not just fucking spitting, hot air up your ass right now. Like that's something that I've heard both of you speak, and I know both of your, I know what you've done, Kazoom. I know what Doubtfire's done, and just because of the background, it's just too good of a combination to not at least try something at some point. But with y'all, like as a combination, as a collab, it has to happen at some point. You guys are way too skilled for it not to happen. Yes,
I don't know whether I'm that skilled. I mean, being able to read a script is different than hosting some sort of live thing where you say what's on your mind. They're very different things.
I see what you're saying. It's more so with you. Like you can get the script and read it. You're fine with that. You're comfortable with that. But actually hosting something is where the uncomfortability comes from. I get
the idea of, say, with something scripted that we could.
I'm getting hyped up, man. I'm just hyped up in a good way. I'm be
much more comfortable, frankly. Yeah. And fucking fun to do.
I'm not trying to. By the way, I'm not
do,
trying to make y'all feel
different
uncomfortable
voices.
at all. I'm just saying I think it would be great if that ever happens. Oh, look at this. Let me get a little quick full screen. Slanja. There we go. Kazoom with the shot, baby. There we go. By the way, what's up, Chris? Sorry, I was too excited about Kazoom and the whole Doubtfire thing. I'm sorry. Hope you're doing well, brother. Cheers, homie. Wanda already said hello, but I hope you're doing as well. I hope you're doing good as well. Well as well. You can come up here if you want to. BC. Cheers.
Hello.
But man, I don't know, Kazoom. It tripped me out. Go ahead, Doubtfire.
I've definitely. It's about 4 years ago now. For Christmas, my wife got me an Audible subscription, and I do purchase them I do search by narrator.
Yeah,
I know. Like when you find somebody you like listening to. Like I heard, I listened to The Martian. Not the Will Wheaton one, but the guy who recorded it before, R.C. Bray. And then he does like a series of 17. There's 17 books so far in this science fiction series, and he does the whole thing. So I'm like on book 15.
What's your all-time favorite narrator?
Oh,
both of you as well, Kazoom, after Doubtfire, if you have one. If not, you don't have to answer. I was just curious.
I'm not sure. There's so many out there that sound great, so I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that.
Don LaFontaine.
Man,
in a world.
Yeah, he's got that voice. You're right.
In one man, one desire. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the Running Man. You know, that fucking
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
yeah. Or like maybe Vincent Price or something. But like I was pretty young.
Oh,
when I
Vincent
saw
Price. Oh my
What
God.
about, what about fucking? I hate to say it. I know he wasn't necessarily a narrator, but Morgan Freeman, I could listen to.
Oh yes. Oh, so many people agree with you. So yes.
I mean, I could listen to
Well,
Morgan
yeah.
Freeman all night long. All night long. I'm sorry to say all night.
Yeah.
I could if Morgan dude, I swear to God, I had a headset on and I had a book.
All night long.
Yeah.
All night long. All night.
Dude, if Morgan Freeman is narrating a book, I swear to God, I'd just turn it down a little bit lower and just fucking go. Just think about it.
That was
You know how lay down, and
fucking
I'm
A.
straight, but still, you know how lay down
told
music
me-
is like
oh,
Barry
you told me
White
that
and
before,
Marvin
Chris.
Gaye and shit, shit like that.
Oh.
Morgan Freeman is laid down music as a narrator. Like, turn that shit down and just fucking. If I heard
Yeah,
it,
he's got an awesome voice. He really does.
dude, I'd be right here and just. I don't give a shit what the book is about. If he's narrating it, dude, I will listen. I swear to God, I'll listen to that shit. And I'll pass the fuck out. I have a great time with it too.
Compared to
I'll
the
just be like,
flesh that
"Shit, I'm
wields
going
it."
to sleep. I'll be asleep in 2 minutes. 2 fucking minutes. My ass be out like a light. Cheers.
What were you saying, Doubtfire?
I was thinking of James Earl Jones as Thulsa Doom.
Oh
When
yeah.
Conan's, you know the riddle of steel. What is steel compared to the flesh that wields it?
James
And he
Earl
looks, they're at
Jones.
the bottom of this pit, and he looks up. Come to me, child. And she just pop,
What
right in front of them.
Can you imagine a movie like Conan being made today?
No,
No,
I can't.
No.
not at all.
Never.
There'd have to be
never,
some
never,
woke messaging within it, so
Never would happen. Never would happen.
Although,
it would never happen. You're right.
but yet, it's Valeria actually is the one who saves his ass. Like he gets into that big fight at the end. The two big Viking brothers, like one of them knocks him down and is about to kill him, and it's the ghost of. Sorry, spoilers, but the ghost of his.
Sorry
late-
for the spoiler.
from a fucking 70s. Yeah, she saved his ass. Like again.
One of the things that I like about older movies is when they wanted to show something that was that would be too hard to actually like. Okay, new movies. If there's something that's hard to show visually, they use CGI.
Yeah.
But in the past, when there was something that was too hard to show visually, they showed the reactions of the characters rather than the actual event that was foreboding. And so many movies now, if you look at something that's supposed to be foreboding, it's computer generated. You think of a video game.
Yeah.
It's just like, no, stay away from showing everything. Start showing the reactions of people, and you'll have a better product.
Natural reaction is the best that you can get theatrically. In my mind, it is at least because
Yes.
that's what you're feeling. It's not a fucking computer doing it for you. It's how the fuck you're feeling in that moment. Hell, Heath Ledger did it perfect with the Joker. That scene where he's walking through and there's explosions in the shit and the behind him,
scene,
that was all improv. That's
that
all
was
improv.
keen, yeah.
It wasn't scripted. None of that was scripted. He didn't know what was going on because he didn't know that was going to happen at that time. So everything you see there is him, and it's in the movie.
Yeah, but what? Like
natural
to
human
be in
reaction.
the moment.
Just show that. Why not? That's what we are, right? All three of us are
I mean,
human.
even if the premise of a movie is ridiculous, if they have that down, they're good.
I mean, that's what I want to watch. I don't want to watch.
That's what's
I don't want to watch
compelling,
anime.
yes.
Don't get me wrong. I like cartoons, like animated. Like South
I
Park. shit like that.
I
But if I'm
I
watching-
wish there was a return to doing 2D animation in general. Everything is
Yeah,
so focused
yeah.
on the 3D stuff, and it doesn't hit you as well. And if you are doing 2D animation, you can accept a ridiculous scenario
Yeah.
that you would never be able to do in real life. You can accept something to enjoy the product.
Yeah.
So
That's how it should be, I think.
exactly.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I mean, I don't, that's why, everything is subjective in what we believe in. But at the end of the day, it's got to be somewhat objective in the fact that people want to see real human reaction. Why do you think people look at like the Blair Witch Project, for instance? You're looking at human reaction, and that became a hit. And then you have Paranormal Activity. That became a big thing,
Yeah.
Now that's human reaction. Even though it was scripted, it's still what the humans at the time were thinking, in the movie. And that interests people.
Yes.
So not the fucking CGI, not the AI bullshit that they're fucking trying to pull. I agree 100%. Sorry to tell you.
Fully. I'm in agreement. And Doubtfire, I think, needs to take a piss or something.
I have to as well. I'll be back in just 1 second.
All right.
Hey, babe, you want to say what's up to Kazim real quick? Babe. She's got her head.
All is well. You're just gonna, we need to wait just a little bit, maybe 2 minutes, and it'll be good. So, hi.
Hey, Kazim, just serenade everybody with the narrative voice, goddamn.
I'm gonna probably have another shot of this Platinum 7X vodka. So. Alrighty. Sorry for all the silent time. Enjoy the silence. Lots of water chasers, because Chaucer's? Is Chaucer's a word? Who knows?
Man,
Welcome back, KC. Good to see you.
If you took a shot without me, you got to take another one, goddamn. And me and Doubtfire back at the same time.
Chaucer.
That was the worst crack I think I've ever had in my life right there.
That's what. No,
I ain't talking about the drug. I'm talking about cracking my beer.
Oh, okay.
I have never done crack. So I'm gonna put that out there.
I've never done crack either, so
There we go. Hey,
Three.
me and shake up real quick. There you go.
I have sometimes wondered what cocaine would be like, but the way things are anymore, you don't want to chance any kind of drug that's not regulated, or it could be laced with fentanyl.
Well, all I gotta say is she don't lie, she don't lie, she don't lie. Cocaine, dan, 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 dan.
If you want to cook out,
Dan,
you better not go without propane.
Shout out to Eric Clapton. If you don't like Eric Clapton, you're too young for my channel. Get the fuck out of here. Pretty
No.
simple.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
Cheers, boys. I'm gonna take
Cheers.
a drink.
For my money,
Thing, that's cool.
I like I Feel Free.
Oh, dude.
Like that's if I'm gonna take one to a desert island with me. A Cream song. Eric Clapton be different, but a Cream song, that'd be that one.
If I had to, I'm trying to think. Like, what did you guys think about Incubus as a band?
I can't remember their songs, so I don't know.
Okay. Doubtfire, you remember Incubus?
Yes.
What do you think?
Was there a song called Mexico?
I think it'll be one.
If they made a song called Mexico, I love that song. So
Okay, let me check real quick. I'm not and this is gonna make me fucked up because I don't know if that is a song by them though. They do have a song.
Okay, that's the one. Yeah, I love that song. That song is awesome. Awesome piece of music. Really good. The progression was unusual.
I have to hear.
And I love that. I love it when someone is willing to go musically to a place that most people don't, and they did that with that song. It's a good song, and the lyrics are good too.
Hey, Kazum, I want you to write. What up, Gut? Cheers, brother.
What was it?
Cheers, bro. Hope you're doing well. Shout out to the Gut Mob. Cheers, everybody. I got a song, Kazum, that I want you to write. If you have like a notepad on your phone or a pen or something next to you, there's a song I want you to hear by them. Same band.
Oh, okay. I mean, I've heard a number of songs by them, but I'm not. I haven't been a huge fan, but I love that song, Mexico. It's cool. Unusual and great.
There's well, two things. One, real quick, my baby wants to say hello. So we'll get her up here.
Yeah.
This is midnight. Here's midnight.
How annoyed is he?
It's a female.
Yeah.
Oh, it's she. Is she?
Hey, you can kind of see the baby.
Listen, the illustration is unnecessary.
It doesn't fucking matter. That's
to you,
yeah, female.
But it might matter to my client.
I see where you're getting at.
Who is in the middle of an ongoing accusation?
I like it. Hey, now I'm gonna be in trouble. Fuck, I'm out of sleep for a couple days. No, the song is
I'm full of shit.
Just if you want to write this down, Kazum, I think you would really enjoy it. Honestly, it's called Dig. Just DIG is all it is, by Incubus. And if you can listen to it, if you can listen to it silently, I don't know if you can or not, but if that's a possibility, the song is about the lead singer is talking to his fiance that he ends up marrying, after the song was made, but he's talking about
checking it out now.
Okay, yeah, let me know what you think afterwards. I'm curious. He's talking about her getting him outside of his head when shit goes crazy in his own mind, get him out of his head. That's what they're talking about.
Oh.
I think we're adopting a kitten soon too. Can't wait to have a chat. Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah,
awesome.
That's awesome.
Happy 420 from New Jersey. What's up, bro? Cheers. Happy 420. Let's all take a drink. Well, he's listening to the song, so Doubtfire, you want to take a drink with me, bro?
I surely do.
Lanja.
Sandy. Okay. Oh dear God.
I can't wait. Hey, next year, I know that you have things going on this year. I wasn't mad at her, obviously. I was more so like worried about you. But next year when you get here, we're about to fucking party. I hope you know that. We're about to fucking party. You know what I'd like to do? I was gonna say this yesterday, but I didn't have time because people started talking. But I wanted to say this. What would be cool was if you came to Indianapolis first. We hung out for however long you wanted to stay here. I'll get a flight with you. We'll go to Florida. Go back to Indianapolis because that's where I have to go. And if you want me to pay for your flight from Indy back to where you're at,
I got a fuck ton of points I can use, but I appreciate it.
I'm saying, so you could come here. Me and you could go down. Well, me and my lady. Absolutely. But so it'd be us three. And then, unless your lady is there as well. But regardless, and then come
I
back
hope
to
so.
Indy because I got to stop here. You know, I can't come to your home. I got to go to my home. And then there, dude, that'd be so fucking cool. We got time to plan it now, though. That's the good thing. We have time to plan that shit now. You know what I mean? Would that not be dope though? Like all of us being able to go? Come on, man.
Yeah.
We could. I don't give a fuck, man. I'll buy the nicest fucking suite that they got. I'll pay for yours, Doubtfire. I don't give a fuck. We'll get some nice ass shit right around where he's at.
I want to do that, but I want to. It wouldn't be a vacation now.
Dude, it'll be more than a vacation. It'll be a celebration at that point. Shit.
Hell yeah.
You get to meet me, my lady, Miscellaneous, his lady.
Yeah.
Shit. My cat, his fucking lizard or iguana or whatever the fuck that thing is. Dude, you got
Mr. Larry.
Yeah. Him and my grandmother.
And grandma, yes, as well. Somebody's taking off. I'm gonna get this down my neck and then go to bed out of it.
Hey, you're all good, bro.
No, it's damn near 1 o'clock.
You got a slammer?
I sure am. It is time.
All right, let me full screen it.
As you wish.
Wow. Trois. Oh shit, my bad.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that was I just watched that whole video, Incubus Dig, and that's a very interesting video. And I didn't know he was able to sing that high.
Yeah,
his top notes are really up there.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. What did you think? You see how she's digging him out of his own head? I love it. I loved it. I loved that song more than anything. Literally, that's one of my all-time favorite songs. So I'm glad that you appreciated it, because Doubtfire is gonna.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
He said after this chug, he's got to lay down because in his area it's 1 a.m. But if you want to kick it, bro, I'm gonna have a couple more beers. But hey, if you got to go too, it's all good, man. I can hold her down regardless. Whatever you want to do, man. But you're
1 a.m. Where's it's 8, 22, 9, 10, 11. 11 is the. I mean, if you're in the United States, if you're in Europe, and maybe it's different. So
it's 12:52 a.m.
Oh wow,
we're 1.5 hours ahead of Eastern.
Where are you?
Newfoundland.
Okay, all right.
Newfoundland,
Canada. It's kind of like where Maine is in the United States, but up and a little bit east.
There's the Atlantic time zone, which is all of the maritime provinces, Nova Scotia, PEI, New Brunswick.
What up, Susie?
And most of Labrador, actually.
Okay.
Cheers. But
I did not know that.
The island portion of the province has a little fucky half-hour time zone, and because of Mr. Sam, I know that geographically opposite in Adelaide, Australia, there's a region, like an equally small region.
Yeah,
on the mathematically opposite end of the planet that also has a half-hour time zone because Earth math. It is. I don't know why it is. I just celebrate that it is. I do believe that the receptacle.
So is that cranberry beer?
Yes, cranberry sour.
All right.
That's a. Oh, they say goza. It's a goza.
Okay. Yeah, that's how she goes, boy.
That's how she goes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I don't have the music, Doubtfire. I'm just trying.
It's quite all right. We'll do it live.
Here we go, boys. We're fucking doing it live. Here we go. And
we're doing it live.
Trois, deux,
Right on.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to stand up for just a second here with that.
You're very kind, sir. I do intend. You might be pleased to know. Okay, see, I forgot to mention this to Miscellaneous while he was still here, but I had some money put aside for the hotels.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that. Maybe tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to go buy a ridiculously large television and then put the big fuck off TV that we're currently using in the kids' game room. Here.
What size screen are we talking? We talking like an 85? Did I hit the nail on the head or am I wrong? Is the 85?
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm a gambler. God damn it! You understand that? I'm a motherfucking gambler. Come on, man. That's easy. I knew what you was about to say. On God, that's an 85 you're talking about. Hey, babe, right here. I gotta get one of these. Right there.
Man, those things are so fragile. Those screens are so fragile. It's ridiculous.
Just be careful. As long as you put it up fine,
to hire
you'll be
professionals. Okay. I'm never.
If you put it up fine, but if you don't put it up perfectly, it's going to be a hazard every time.
It can be. Yeah,
they're touch
it. They got more weight than they look like just because they're skinny.
Yep.
I must. Oh no.
Goes the other ear, bud.
Can you imagine some of these screens if there were the CRT equivalents of them? They'd be like, how much of the room would it take up?
Oh my God!
I'll fucking be like that. Just
yeah.
It was in
85 inches. It's taking up like fucking a third of the room.
Mom and
here,
Dad.
There it is.
In the mid 90s. It was the early 90s when they bought the thing. They had a CRT 55, a big fuck off screen. You're exactly like one of those ones with it didn't have the VHS player in the bottom of it, but a gigantic fucking CRT television that we could play Duck Hunt on.
Remember the backs of them though? The backs is where it was.
Gigantic,
huge, and a lot of heat.
It was like a big old ass.
They give a whole bunch of heat. You might as well make it a heater,
dude. It was
damn right.
All the ventilation it had. The fucking the back of that motherfucker is like a big black ass. I'm sorry to tell you, that's what it looked like. I have one literally in there that I still play just for nostalgia purposes. Mario on right in the fucking loft right here, and it is hilarious to play on. But it brings back memories.
I still have those games, but I keep something of a much more reasonable size to play them on.
Yeah,
not that
fair.
big.
I can't believe. I'm so glad, Doubtfire. You promised me it's 85.
It is.
On my grandmother on my arm.
No, it is.
I'm saying
if
you
it's still
promised
there,
on my grandmother on my arm. It's an 85.
What's an 85? What are you talking about?
85 inch. The TV he's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just guessed it right because he said it. He's like, I'm getting a big ass TV, and he said, and I
saw one that was twice the budget that I'm going to pay for a television, but then I look at this other one that's on sale and like,
dude, you're shitting on me, Doubtfire. I only got a 72. Son of a bitch.
Well, the one.
I mean, can you imagine the way it was in the past, where a big screen TVs were still 480p?
Yeah,
yeah. It's just it's hilarious to think about now, but man, back in the day,
floor models,
yes,
floor fucking models. Those things were heavy as fuck, dude.
480p.
floor
But
models with
8-bit
the antennas on
graphics.
top. You ain't stealing those. See, TVs get
It's the
stolen now.
same
You got
Super
a
Mario
fucking floor
Brothers
model.
graphics. It's just that Mario is 3.5 inches fucking
Try to
tall.
fucking pick up. I want you to try to go steal a fucking
He's
floor
fucking like
model.
he's
I
half a
don't
foot
think
tall, for Christ's
dude.
sake.
Back in the day, they had the wood grain and everything was fucking pristine with it.
Mm.
How the fuck
Oh,
are
man.
you gonna grab that out of somebody's house without waking them up, man? You ain't picking that.
Oh,
up.
hell no.
Be lifting.
No. Well,
You
anybody
better be
strong enough to
lifting
get in
before
the
you
house
go
and pick
try to
that
steal
fucker
that
up
shit.
is gonna he can take it from me.
Dude,
take
I
it. I mean, anybody strong enough to sneak in and sneak out with it. Yeah.
I'm coming up to. I already got my passport, and I don't know if she does or not, but if not, I'll get her passport. We got to come up one time to Canada. If you got an 85-inch, I got to see the Blackhawks and who's your team?
They can be whoever are playing Chicago at that time. I don't
No. Who's your team? I already know who it is. I just wanted you to say it.
All right. Vive les habitants, I guess.
There you go. Okay.
I guess.
So is it the Canadians or Maple Leafs?
The Canadians, yeah.
There you go.
Have you ever heard them called the Habs?
Yeah, the Habs. My brother's a
That's
Canadian
why,
fan.
yeah.
Or,
Les
yeah.
habitants. That's where it comes from.
I'm going up there with my lady, and we're gonna watch the game. We're gonna get fucking hammered. I'll buy all the shit. I don't give a fuck about the money. And
you haven't got to worry about.
Yeah, I'm gonna get fucked up tomorrow night for sure.
What's going on tomorrow
I
night?
can't wait. I don't know where.
What's going on?
The election. Come on, the election.
Yes.
The election.
Oh.
It's my goodness.
Oh, dude, I'm a sports fan. I already know about all this fucking election shit. I already voted.
No, but watching it play out on the screen, surely, even as a sports fan, like.
Well, Kazoom, that means you need to get fucked up with me tonight to pregame. So then you.
I'm already fucked up. So.
Come on, goddammit. You got a little bit more in you, don't you? Goddamn, you got to have a little bit of gas in the fucking tank. Son of a bitch. Hey, I don't. Hey, if I'm the only one here, I can still run this motherfucker. But I love y'all's company.
I've had 10 shots of vodka, so.
Come on, man. That's
and there was
that's rookie work.
He says
I'm only on my
beer
20th beer, but it is what it is. Look at that. Who's your daddy? Hey. Shout out to Indiana. That's my state, baby. You see that? Look at that, Midnight. You see the rubbing the tits right there?
Oh, that's a good.
The rubbing of the tits.
I don't know how the hell you remembered that, Kazoom. I don't know if that was a joke or what that was, but you got it right. What's going on, by the way? And Susie, don't ever put so many C's on my name. It's just one C.
I thought she in it.
Do what?
I say if she is greeting D, then the number of C's could be up to she.
KC and the Sunshine Band.
I've heard that so many times, dude. I'm
every time I hear that or read that name now, I hear Goldfinger. KC and the Sunshine Band.
Dude, I've heard it so many goddamn times. Doubtfire, all I gotta ask is one thing before you leave. I just gotta take a quick piss and then just wait literally 1 minute.
Please wait. Please hold.
Please hold.
Holding.
Please hold. Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty, first down.
I like Ken Jennings as the host of Jeopardy. He's good at it, and he's got the charisma, and
he does good, relatively well. You're never going to replace I can't remember his name now. Holy shit! You're never going to replace the original guy, but it's good.
Alex Trebek.
Alex Trebek. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But
Nice.
you can tell that he appreciates,
What are you doing?
he respects, he's happy to be there. It seems like he's happy.
Yes.
It
Yes.
seems like he enjoys his work. Kind of like watching Drew Carey do the.
He's a smart motherfucker.
I don't know about
Price is
recently,
Right.
when he first came. Yeah, took on the
Bob
Price is Right.
Barker.
Man, he looks like he's having the time of his fucking life. When people win, he'd be like standing there with him, like, oh my god, I hope it's a three. I hope it's a three. Like,
He is really good, but he doesn't. It's still not the same as Bob Barker.
no,
That's why I just said. I said Bob
no,
Barker.
it's like the
Yes.
difference between. Yeah, I agree. It's a
I love
different
Drew Carey. Don't
show.
get me wrong. He was good on Whose Line Is It Anyways, and shit like that. But you can't. It's hard to. It's kind of like LeBron James' son playing basketball. You can't replace LeBron, and you're on the same team with him. Come on, man. You're gonna look.
I
like
mean,
But in a
okay. I
way,
think
though-
about Bob Barker and how many times there would be someone who at the beginning they guess on a certain amount of money and they win, and suddenly they kiss Bob
Yeah.
Barker. They kiss Bob Barker, and that is never going to happen with Carey.
Yeah,
No way at all. They're not going to come up and kiss him. That's just not. It's just not the thing. So it's a different
decade.
mentality.
yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
precisely.
I want to say one thing, Fire, before you leave, and
Of course.
because then whenever if I don't know if you're leaving or not, but
I
want you to hear this because this is real shit. If you guys do not decide to collaborate on something, whatever it might be, talking privately on something, you are wasting potential and collectively just wasting time, because I understand both of your strong suits, and you guys you fucking work. It would be incomprehensible in my eyes for you not to try to do something. Think about it. It doesn't matter what it is. I can't say what you should do, but for you guys to not at least try to make some kind of series or whatever it might be, it's
hard to jump into any of that. It's very hard.
I understand it,
and we don't, and
I
people
just
don't
had,
know what is involved in trying to achieve that kind of goal.
I do. I'm an artist myself. I'm a
What
lyricist.
if we?
I understand it. I have producers. I get
we
that.
had
But
a cartoon
I'm telling you,
where
if I had an artist,
you and
that
I
could work
were.
with me-
Uh,
Go ahead,
and we watched a lot of these over the last couple of days. But remember the two aliens that debuted in the Simpsons Halloween episodes? Like,
I
one of
haven't
them
watched
used to
that.
be,
I haven't watched that.
Mr. Simpson, your wife is quite a dish. Thank you. They're gonna.
What about this? You got to have when you have shit like that going on. You guys are the ones that are the main co-hosts or the
like
hosts.
bad lip reading. or
But
some
to have
nonsense like
somebody that can just bring in some dumb shit that you can talk about, I could bend that. I could be that. There's a lot of people.
If I was always plastered drunk, I could probably do it. So
I'm not always.
Which
I hope
is
you're
why
not-
I-
I
I'm just
hope
saying.
you're not
I'm not speaking. I'm not speaking for you. I'm speaking
Okay.
for me. So
Okay,
I
I'm
agree. which
hoping.
is
I'm hoping that you're not
why,
thinking
like,
I'm always.
any
plastered
thought of
drunk.
regular collaboration.
no, I'm not
something
thinking that.
scripted would
I
be
just
much
know
more-
that, like, okay, especially last night and somewhat today, I'm plastered. I shouldn't be doing much of anything. So
Dude, you
last
handle
night was
yourself-
the worst, though. That was the worst.
You handle yourself pretty goddamn well because your voice doesn't carry it. And that's a good
Happy
thing.
1 hour, Casey.
Oh, happy 1 hour. Fuck yeah. Cheers and statue.
Here we go.
Slines
It's
is
a thing.
loud.
All right. Oh my God. It's oh no, it's after 1. I have to go. She knows where I live.
Doubtfire.
Yes.
Love you, buddy.
I love you too, gentlemen. Thank you for your time.
I'll
And
see you
in case
tomorrow.
I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All
man.
righty, man.
Yes.
Cheers.
All right.
Doubtfire is a great man, dude.
He
fucking-
is. He's a good guy.
He is. Like every time that you see him, it's just always like positive energy. And I love
Always
people.
positive. Always. Even when I bring up something negative, he twists it around to something positive. So
Yeah, yeah. What's going on, Levi? Yo, brothers KC, Doubtfire, and Kazoom. Levi, hell yeah. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. I know the Cowboys aren't doing well, but I hope you're doing well. Much love to Doubtfire. Absolutely, man. He's a great man. I can't wait to meet him next year. We're supposed to meet this year, but he had some shit pop up. He was supposed to be in miscellaneous, but Zoom, man, you're always. I'd love to go to the West Coast and fucking kick it for a couple days too, and you know, me and my lady, you can meet us, and you know, like shit like that. Or if you're ever in the Midwest, more than welcome. But however that, you know, I love meeting people in actuality because I'm the exact same in physical form as I am on here. I'm not one of those people that you see something and you're like, oh, you see this, and then you see that person, and it's not the same thing. You know what I mean? It ain't like that. And I've met some people like that. I hate to say.
I know that there are differences between the way that I carry myself in person as online, but I try.
Dude,
So,
dude, you're one of the most cordial people I've ever met on here. I ain't never one time had a problem with you. When I told you early on when I met you, it was a couple of days after I was watching that psychology channel that you narrated. What is it again? I'm sorry.
JCS Criminal Psychology.
But one more time.
JCS Criminal Psychology.
Yeah. Go ahead.
JCS.
Yeah, go ahead and put that in the chat if you want to. I'd like to put that up here. But I heard that one night. Me and my lady were watching it because I like watching shit like that. And
Yeah.
I'd met you like a few weeks beforehand, and we were watching that, and I was like, lady, that is Kazoom. She was like, what? I was like, that's that dude. I'm telling you, because I heard I kept rewinding it and listening back and listening back and listening. I was like, that's him. I was like, if that's not him, someone has his exact same fucking voice. And do you remember what I did? We were on Sean's panel, and I was like, Kazoom, I got a question for you, bro. I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, on JCS psychology, I was like, and you immediately said, yeah. I was like, do you have anything to do with that? And you said that you narrate. I was like, think of how many voices in the world there are. I picked that motherfucker out that quick. I knew.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
I knew that was your shit. Do you not remember me asking you that?
I do remember. Yes.
I was like,
Yeah.
I heard that, and I had to keep listening because I was like, is there any difference? Is there any difference? I didn't even look back at what we had talked about. I just know people's voice. Once I hear them, I know them. And I heard that.
You know it.
I was like, that has to fucking be him. And she was like, it sounds just like him. She's like, I don't know if it is or not. I was like, that is fucking him. I was like, next time I see him, I'm gonna ask. And then I asked, and you said it, and I was like,
Yep.
dude, I got the Gatorade shower afterwards. Fucking Gatorade. It was fucking beautiful, bro. You did it. I gotta give roses where roses are due, man. You did a fucking great job with that. You talk about narration. Hate to tell you this, because I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable here, but before I even knew you, I used to listen to that channel and fucking pass out while you were narrating. Before I even fucking
Oh
knew,
wow.
I would have that on and just be laying down and just fucking listening, phone next to me, just laying back and just fucking pass out like a motherfucker. That's the
Oh
biggest
wow.
compliment I think I could give you, man. That's before I even knew who the hell you were.
That's awesome, man. Thanks.
It's not awesome for me. It's awesome for you, bro. That's talent.
It is indeed.
That's talent. That's talent and respect, man. Like, I can't do that. I mean, I can put her to sleep in a different way, but not with my fucking voice. Voice
Yeah.
is deeper, but it's not narrative. If I worked on it, you never know. Might be able to a little bit deeper, just work on some like enunciation shit like that. But dude, I'd fucking just lay back with that shit and be like, hell yeah, I'm listening, because I love that type of shit. I listen to all kinds of channels with that, just like the cases. And
It's interesting content as well. So
yeah, exactly. That's the main thing, dude. I just love that type of content. It's interesting to me. I'm ready to go parallel with the nature documentary myself. And yes, Kazoom, your voice and delivery is second to none. Look at
right
that.
on.
Look at that. Levi coming through in the clutch. Levi, go listen to some JCF. That's the shit, bro.
Hey, I
not
need to
even
take
a
a piss.
plug.
I need a bathroom break. I'll be back.
All right. Sounds good, bro. You're good. Dude, I fucking love Kazoom. Do you know that? If any of you motherfuckers disrespect him, man, you're going to piss me off. So I wouldn't suggest it. Shout out to everybody. Cheers. Look at that. Look at the flamingos on that bitch. You see them? There's a barcode. Look at that. Slangeval. Levi, you're a good dude, bro. I love you. Even though I hate the Cowboys, I still love you. Because you're a good man. I don't know what I can tell you besides you're a good man. You're a great man, actually. Good father, good husband. I don't have anything bad to say about you besides you like the fucking Cowboys. Do you understand that? Become a Redskins fan and then you'll be my best friend. Guarantee it. Get the Cowboys out your mind. No one cares about them. Y'all suck ass. You become a Skins fan, and me and you'll be best friends. It's that goddamn simple. No one gives a fuck about the Cowboys. I'll tell you that right now. But regardless, you are a great man and a great father and a great husband. So there you go. But your team fucking sucks ass. I just want to throw that out there one more time. Shout out to the Redskins. You see this right here? This right here is called leading the division. Second in the National Football Conference. Right behind Detroit. Detroit's going to slip up. Let us get that number 1 seed and you coming through Washington all goddamn day. All goddamn day. Y'all gonna fucking enjoy it. Give a fuck if you don't like it. Redskins can kiss my white ninja ass. Well, you know what? Side note, I really appreciate those kind words. Love you, brother. Yeah, dude, the football shit. It's football shit. But these boys right here run the East. You hear me? That's my division. That's my division. That'll never be your division again. Jaden Daniels is coming in and he's saying, this is ours for a while now. This is ours for a motherfucking while now. Hope you get that shit straight. Chicken plate. That's my goddamn division. What's going on? Because he's back.
Oh, not a whole lot. I just got back and there's only us left. So
it was only us before. Doubtfire had already left.
Okay, yeah. Still, it's just us. So
We got 1100 million people watching. It's all good. Goddamn comments. I'm drinking, man. I don't give a fuck. I gotta try to keep at them. What's going on? Enjoy that while it lasts. Even the sun shines on a dog's ass every once in a while. I agree. Not bad, but meant to say thank you, Mr. Levi, and forgot before leaving. Good night, brother. Good night, Doubtfire. Have a good night, brother.
Good night, man.
I'm just enjoying a few beers, man. I'll be going to sleep about an hour from now. I got like an hour.
Yeah, it'll probably be about the same for me, but I'm having shots of vodka instead. So
Yeah, same thing though. Yeah,
same thing. Yeah,
it's 11:50, so 1 a.m. is my time. So that would be what, 10 p.m. your time?
something like that. Yeah.
Hey man, you're welcome to kick it here if you want to the entire time. You know, whatever. If you want to go elsewhere, that's up to you. But you're more than welcome to hang out, man. I love the company, but you know,
Right on, man.
Excuse me. Cheers.
Folding leather chairs.
You should do ASMR like role play.
I heard someone say something and I couldn't understand it.
That is something you could do. She's right. You could do ASMR like a motherfucker.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I probably could.
Have you ever thought of that?
No, the role playing.
I mean,
Role playing.
I've made a couple ASMR videos like for train sounds. I've recorded like trains going across a particular area, and that kind of has that, but it's not the same as, it's not quite the same as true ASMR. And I haven't done that much. I've thought about it, but I don't know what I would actually do. So
it's simple. It's like sounds
There's
that you.
there's
a lot of Koreans and that do
that
it.
black guy I used to watch?
Yeah, but like even like this, like look, it's all about the quality of the mic and how you got to kind of learn, because you don't want it to be too loud or anything. But like you could do like certain you know what I mean, like how there's sounds and shit. You just have to have a lot of things around you that you can use, and then in the background you can like whisper or even speak if you want to, like softly.
true.
And it's a fucking hit, dude. It gets millions of fucking views.
But you have to be in the right mindset and the right, it's, you're not going to just get it. If I just decided to create an ASMR channel, I wouldn't get any hits until even a couple years, probably.
I don't know about that. I'm not. I mean, I would sub.
If I continued to put out content, it would eventually get a lot of people.
It wouldn't even need necessarily. You can't expect your channel to just skyrocket, right? You know,
Agreed.
That hardly ever happens. But if you have people that have more subs, you know, I only got like 630 or some shit, then you know I could have, you know, me and her sub. I can get everyone that we know that you talk to sub. So that's already just starting to early build it up. But Rome wasn't built in a day, you know.
True. I already have over 30,000 subscribers. So
why wouldn't you? That's what I'm saying. If you have that there, like Bounty, you know Bounty, right?
Yeah, of course.
He's got almost 23,000. He stays doing his shit. With your channel, what you could do, you don't have to deviate from what you're doing, but you could try. And if the stream doesn't work, just delete it. But you could just say, even in a community post, like, I'm going to try like as separately to just, you know, I'll still be doing my main content, but every once in a while, you know, do something like this and see if it hits or not. You already got
true. I mean, shorts can hit more than anything else.
Oh yeah,
shorts are pushed by YouTube like nothing else.
Yeah. You always see those recommended in the list that you can scroll through. Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Yep.
And
I just think that would be a good idea for you to do. Not only the main reason is because of the narrative voice that you got. And I feel like that would be something. Do you have like if you have a whispering narrative voice that you can bring with it, that's what people want to hear. It's not necessarily.
Oh, I haven't heard about that. That's interesting.
It's more so like the quiet tone, like the.
That's interesting. I've never heard that, and that's very interesting. I'll have to look more into that.
I think you could do it. I only got an hour and 5 minutes, so I got to drink as many beers as I can. If not, I only got an hour and 5 minutes to drink. God damn it!
Damn it, Janet.
What I'm talking about on Zoom is that there's like I've already seen it done. There's a couple people, I can't remember their names, but one is like an older black man, and then the other one that I sometimes have seen is a kind of like an older fat white guy. I don't know, that's the best way I could describe him. And anyways, most of them do kind of like this, I guess you would say, role playing ASMR, where you know how like the girls will do the makeup and stuff like that. Well, these guys will do like this. The one guy has like a series of videos where he'll just act like he's drawing your face, and he'll just narrate while acting like he's drawing something.
Oh, so you have two people. So
I've seen that. I've seen that.
He's saying he knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, you'd be good at that, because that would be something I could see. Like I could see you doing something like that.
So what,
I don't know whether that would be good for me, but I've seen that kind of content for sure. So,
are you talking like Bob Ross type shit?
No, just like it doesn't have to be serious. It just can be silly or whatever.
I'm gonna become Bob Ross. I love Bob Ross, dude. I grew up with that shit.
Oh, he was great. He died way too soon.
And he didn't let anyone know what was going on either. Nobody.
Agreed. Yeah. He just did the art.
Yeah, dude, it was, man, the way that I just can't believe how simplistic he made something that was not simplistic. Look, he's like, we're just gonna do this, and he's like just a little bit.
Exactly.
He's like, you don't gotta mess up. He's like, it's okay. He's like, he's like your dad talking to you. He's like, just go this way. Like, there's no mistakes. He's like, it's just where we want to go. And I was like, I'm thinking if I tried that shit, I'm like, dude, it would look like a stick drawing. You got a whole fucking mountain scene, and I got a dude just sitting. I can't do that. But that's the good thing. If I can get my goddamn hair out of my face, that's the good thing. We all have gifts in life, and that doesn't necessarily mean we all have to have the same gifts in life.
Exactly. Exactly. Well said.
Bob Ross was talented in art. Undoubtedly, that was a gift, like it's something that he was born with. If he wasn't born with it, then he learned it for sure. But one of the two.
It's certainly not Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Yeah, dude, I wanted to hear that goddamn commercial. God damn.
I remember that.
The what?
Maybe it's Vaseline.
So I definitely hope not that. Shit. Midnight, get up here, dude, if you want to come up. All right. After this, a drink, because then you owe me a shot. We said we got an hour left, so you owe me a shot after this.
Maybe. We'll see.
Come on, goddammit. You owe me at least one shot. I was hoping two. We got 1 hour, 2 shots. Come on now.
Or what he could also do, I've seen some YouTubers do this. Now, I don't know all the copyright laws, but there's some YouTubers out there that they read like a portion of a book, but because of copyright laws, you can't read the whole book. So you have to like cut out certain portions of the chapter or whatever. And then like throw in your own opinion of the chapter. But if you like reading, because zooming it with your narration,
He's a
voice-
fucking narrator. Do you
I
think he
can-
likes reading or not? I mean,
well, I could see you doing like reading criminal books or something. That'd be really cool too. You should look into that.
Man, 2 spelling mistakes in a row. That's all right.
all right. Say a
But
narrator.
I've just got this. I've got water left, and the alcohol shits have been already done. So
There you go, man. That's a good. All right, we got a little bit of water here. I'll take a drink. I'll take a drink with you. Signs in mine. Well, Kazuma, if you last this last hour with me, I'm gonna have to make you might have to make you my co-mod just for that.
Or he could do horror books too. I could see him doing narrating horror books, like Stephen King books.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would be interesting, but oh my God, that's a lot of work to do a
I think I have the original It book up there somewhere.
yeah, that would be so difficult. So
Oh,
much time spent because I obsess on the way that I pronounce words. And so I would be constantly recording and playing back. Okay, that's not right. Let's redo that again.
I mean,
It would be bad. It would be really bad.
you understand he was narrating for a channel that has like 6 million subs, damn near.
I'm giving him ideas.
I'm saying you understand that.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just throwing out ideas for him to kind of twiddle around.
I know that
I
sometimes
appreciate that.
there are times when I've done voiceovers for that channel that things were so difficult at times that just like, okay, should I start all over again? There's stress in almost every kind of situation you can be in. So,
Dude, it just tripped me out because I had listened to you for like a year before I'm like actually met, and I knew right when you started speaking. I don't know if it was Bounties or Sean's or where the fuck it was. Excuse me, but when that happened, I was like, I knew something immediately, and I was like, "What is that?" Like it caught me off guard, and I was like, it wasn't like a bad vibe. It was just like there's something here that I already know, but I'm not, picking up on what exactly it is.
fair enough.
A couple days later, I listened to the JCS shit again, and I was like, "Wait a fucking second!" I was like, "I got it. I knew it." And dude, I fucking knew it. I was like, told her she listened, and I made her listen like 10 times. She's like, "I think you might be right." I was like, "I know I'm right. I know for a fact." I was like, "You're not." I went back to a live that someone had that was still up that you were on and played your audio. And then I played that audio again. I was like, listen to the voices. And I played them on 2 phones. Yours on the live stream, and then that. She was like, that has to be. I was like, yeah.
Wow.
And then when you came up, that's why I was like, are you involved in this? And you're like, yeah, Mac. And then that's what it was on Bounties. Now I remember because Bounty freaked out about it too when it happened.
Yep.
It was on Bounties, and I was like, I fucking knew it, dude. I didn't want to be wrong, but I was like, what are the odds of me meeting somebody that's narrating a channel that big just randomly? The odds are so microscopic. Immediately,
It is, but it's still fun.
Dude, it beyond fun, man. It was fucking like, it was like a party for me. I was like, just being not necessarily being right, but just I was like, felt like I was famous for a minute. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Like I'm chilling with the motherfucker that's got 6 million subs on the channel narrating that bitch.
5, but still, yes.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck. 5 million, dude. I got 630. 5 million? Yeah, I'll fucking take it. I I don't know what the fuck, like how they did the. I'm not gonna ask that because that's private information about that. So I won't ask that. Cheers. I know you don't have any
Cheers.
vodka, but
Folding leather chairs.
you drank all your goddamn vodka.
I did, yes. I don't have more for tonight, but I'll have some more tomorrow. So
Hey,
gotta love the election, right?
hey, man. I mean, it's important for the country. How do you think it goes tomorrow?
I think Trump will win.
I agree.
I'm not voting for Trump. I'm voting for Jill Stein, but I still think Trump will win. So
I think I mean I've studied it quite a bit while this is going on, and I agree. I think it's going to be close. I don't think it's not going to be a blowout by any means, but
no, probably not.
I think Trump wins. If we're talking popular vote, which doesn't matter, it's all to the electoral college. But if we're going popular vote, I'm going like 53, maybe 52 even. I'll go 52-48. I think probably to Trump.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
Right,
That sounds about right.
Right around there, yeah, and that'll be what it is, man. I just feel
Yep.
I
No matter who wins, the opposite team is going to riot.
oh yeah,
It's just going to be it's going to be horrible. Some of the rioting will be horrible, but that's what we're going to deal with. So
yeah, get ready, board up your fucking shops. I'm telling you, man.
yeah,
I mean,
Yep.
It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. And I really don't want to put my political affiliation on here, so I'm not going to. It's a worst case scenario because the country's already pissed off, and now we got this, and with the election right here today. Now it is today.
yep.
So now, well, where I am, it is on the East Coast. It is today. There's not much good that I see happening here because, like you said, there's gonna be riots, there's gonna be loots, there's gonna be a lot of shit that happens in our country here in the next
24 hours.
48 to 72 hours.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And it's not going to be good. I hate that, but it's just we got to be realistic, right? Like
If a candidate gets to 250 though, it's done.
Yeah, no, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Popular vote doesn't matter. You can win the popular vote, but if you lose the electoral vote, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's sad that the electoral college affects so much of our votes, but that's the way our system is set up. That's the a republic we've been set up with. So,
What do you think? What do you think if Harris carries somehow Michigan, Pennsylvania? I'm not going to say Nevada because that's going to go Republican. What about if she carries Michigan, Pennsylvania?
I mean, she there's a chance she might win, but is that going to be a good thing or not?
I don't know. I don't know. The main thing I'm worried about in this whole election, and I hate to say it because it doesn't really involve me, but it involves something that's important to me, is women's rights. With
Abortion rights.
That, yes, absolutely. And I'm not going to get on a big tangent on it, but that is an important thing that needs to be fucking addressed. Roe versus Wade, what they're talking about here with this shit listen, if a woman gets raped or if a woman has a detrimental problem with her body and can't have a child, if you neglect that, then you're killing two people at the same goddamn time.
Agreed. Fully agreed. Fully.
And if a woman gets raped, should she have to have that child? No,
No.
not.
I wonder what's going to happen when we eventually have the technology to artificial wombs where
Yeah.
women can have their baby removed from their body and raised in something that's going to allow them to live. I think it's going to change once we have that kind of technology available.
Yeah. I mean,
Because at that point, just almost any pregnancy could be affected by that legislation because they're like, well, no, I shouldn't have to go through all of the things of labor for my pregnancy. So all that's going to change, and I think the argument around abortion is going to completely change as a result of that. But I'm not going to be alive. You aren't going to be alive.
Yeah.
We're not going to be alive for that moment. It's too far in the future.
yeah, but I absolutely see what you're saying. And here's the main thing. Who in the fuck is a political party, or especially a man, to be able to say what a woman can do to her own fucking body? Let me
Agreed.
know. I want to hear crickets right now, because that's what I should be hearing. A woman can choose to do to her own body what she chooses to, just like a fucking man. Just because we're the alphas and we're stronger, we're physically like tougher, that doesn't mean that we can tell them what the fuck to do with their body.
Agreed. I agree, man. I fully agree.
There is no fucking reason that you're going to be able to tell me that a political system is going to say, and this is ridiculous, that, hey, abortion now is illegal. You are out of your fucking goddamn mind. You better have some stipulations with that shit. There is no way you're going to tell me, if my lady, for instance, wanted to, which is not the case, but hypothetically, if she wanted to have an abortion and I said no and she said yes, that's her body. It's not mine.
True.
It's not mine. Even if I wanted that child more than anything, but she wasn't ready for it, that's not hers. But that's what they're thinking of. They're thinking of circumstances like that. They're not thinking about rape. They're not thinking about people that could die for conception. They're not thinking about that. They're not worried about that.
They're not even thinking about when someone has a miscarriage.
Exactly.
And that's the real, that's a horrible tragedy of the way that they think. It's just like they think that if someone has a miscarriage, they could die.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Because then I've had a miscarriage in my life. Sad as hell. I can't tell you how much that killed me. This is way before me and my lady were together. But I had this happen. You talk about tragedy. And for these motherfuckers to make this like a political move, it's I'm gonna bite my tongue so I don't. I've been pretty good tonight, so I'm gonna keep it toned down. I only got 47 minutes. I'm good.
All right.
But I'm glad you agree with me, brother, because in all honesty, think about it. What do politicians honestly do at the end of the day? Do they really do what the fuck they say they're going to do? They do about 10%. And here's the reason why. Tell me if you agree with this or not. They can have everything on the table they want to do. And I promise I'm going to do this. It has to go through the Senate and the House.
And the president.
has to go through the House first and then the Senate.
And the president.
The president's the one that will write the bill. But if it
Yes.
doesn't go through the House and Senate, then it doesn't fucking matter.
I agree. I agree. I'm just saying it has to go through all of that and the president.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm saying these promises are false promises. People think when these candidates are saying, I promise to do this, I promise to do that. No, you can't promise that. You don't fucking know. You can say that I'll do my best to do this, but you can't promise it. That's a lie. That's a false.
Agreed. Fully
That's a
agreed. Fully agreed.
That's a falsity. You can't say that you promise it because you cannot promise it. It has to go through a lot more than just you. The only thing that you can do is anything in war that you want to do. You're the commander in chief at that point. Yes, you can do that because it doesn't have to go through that. If you say, hey, we're going to war with so-and-so, that doesn't have to go through anybody but the president. That's why they're called the commander in chief. They can do that. Anything else that you want to pass through legislation has to go through the House and the Senate. And guess what? The House and the Senate are divided with Democrats and Republicans. The only thing that you can do in the Senate is get a fucking filibuster if you're lucky, which means that they're going to talk forever about it and piss everybody off. And you can talk as long as you want, but you can make your point. That's what you can do. That's the most you can do. And at that point, you already know you're probably going to lose, but you're just pissing people off at that point. That's fine. Do it. It's crazy that our country has become so divided over two fucking political systems. One is an elephant, one is a fucking donkey. And that's what we've just became accustomed to it. And now we accept it like it's fine. It's not. It's not fine. I don't know how anybody in their right fucking mind that pays attention to anything going on would think that this is something that's viable or okay, because it's not. It's not okay. But yet we sit here and we act like this is something that's acceptable. To me, it's not. Not if we're supposed to be the strongest, most unified country in the fucking world. We're not at all. We're the most divided country in the fucking. We're the strongest divided country in the world. I'll give you that.
I mean, there's also how we attack other countries and then use excuses to say, "Oh no, we don't really mean that."
Would you agree that we're the strongest divided country in the world?
Yes, I would agree with that. Yes, absolutely.
We have a lot of strength with our military. There's no doubt. Everyone knows that. But as a country as a whole, man, think about it, man. You can't go down the street without people talking about. This is another one that always gets me, the blacks and whites shit. The media wants to propagate it. They want us to talk about it. They want us to speak on shit like this. And they think that it's so great because it's called a diversion tactic. And I know you know what I'm talking about, because they want us to speak on shit like this. So all the shit that gets passed underneath our nose, we don't even fucking know about.
We don't even, yeah, we don't. Yeah.
And it's already fucking written in law now. We got a new law that we didn't even fucking know about. We got a new tax that we didn't know about. Because guess what they're talking about? Blacks don't like whites. Whites don't like blacks and all this shit. I'm going to tell you one thing. I have no problem with blacks. I grew up and played ball and all my sports with blacks. I'm a big dude. I'm 6'4". I'm a fucking athlete. I don't have any fucking problem with them because I grew up and played ball with them. No, most of my friends were black. Yeah. So you're not going to put that agenda on me because that doesn't make any goddamn sense, first of all.
Yeah.
Think about what they're trying to do. There's a book, Kazoom. I want you to look. I don't know if you're able to get it. But if you're a reader, correct?
Somewhat.
There's a book that talks about everything that we've been speaking about. It's called Behold a Pale Horse by Bill Cooper. See if you can find it.
I found it right away. Behold a pale horse, Phos, Horse by and it stars Gregory Peck,
Yep.
Anthony Quinton,
I'm
and
talking about-
Omar Sharif.
I'm talking about the book.
Oh, I know about there's a movie that is associated with it. So
Look if there's a book real quick. Type in after you put that, type in Bill Cooper.
yes, I see that. Yes, I'll have to check that out.
If it's available, man, everything that we're talking about, that book lays down everything that we're talking about.
All
Every
right.
single thing we spoke about tonight is written in stone right there.
All right. I have it as a link, so I'll check it out.
I hope you do. I really do, man. I got to piss real quick. Be back in just a second. I appreciate you hanging out for the last 40 minutes, bro. You're good. You're a solid motherfucker, man. Babe,
Right on, man. Thanks.
babe, we
See you
talk to
soon.
him while I'm gone live. I'm gonna take my beer with me. I gotta take this. Say what's up to Kazoom. He's a good man. He's a good man. Period.
I probably drank too much alcohol tonight, so but it'll probably be worse tomorrow night with the election night. I'm worried about this election. I mean, more worried than I've ever been about any election. I worry about this election.
I wish
And-
the third party would be more recognized, because I feel like if there was a third option, it'd probably be go a lot more comfortable feeling.
Agreed. I'm voting for Jill Stein personally.
I
So
voted for back when Gary Johnson run, because he was running for that purpose, was just to get the third party a voice to be recognized during the debate, instead of it just being Republican and Democrat up there. And that's
Yeah.
why he originally wanted to run. And so I was like, I agree with that. So I voted for him because, I mean, was he kind of goofy? Sure. But you know what? For a politician, he had a multi-million-dollar business, billion-dollar business. He didn't seem to have a really shady record. The only thing I didn't agree with him on was they wanted to make every drug legal, which is not something you can do.
yeah, that's a hard one. I think we should make a lot of drugs legal, but not all of them. So
Yeah, like fentanyl, for example.
fentanyl, yes, exactly.
That's one I think should continue to be illegal and off the streets. But I do agree with his policy on like weed and shit like that, but not like not like hard drugs. Because hard
Yep.
drugs, I mean, I get what he was trying to say, what he was doing with it. But that was really the only thing. And he didn't seem to have like a weird past like Kamala has, or Trump had, or Hillary had, or
Agreed.
any of them. And so that's why I voted for Gary, because I felt comfortable with that.
Wait,
But
you talking about Gary Johnson?
yeah, but this election, I just didn't feel comfortable at all with any candidate. Every candidate seemed a little bit.
This election is all shit. It's
Yeah.
all shit. It's terrible. It's just awful.
It's like a popularity contest. It's like watching
Yes.
the popular kids try to outvote each other, and it's
I
like,
want you to, babe, we only got a half hour left. I want you to just speak for a minute, because you should feel comfortable right now. It's just me and him. Nobody can do anything.
I've been talking to Kazoo.
I'm saying, just talk before you go back on your game and shit. I don't want you to feel isolated. See, that's why people call it a man's world, because they feel like men try to dominate women and don't want them involved. I do want you involved. That's my
why-
thing.
Well, I sure hope I haven't been involved in
No, you
degrading
haven't
women's opinions. I sure hope not. I sure hope not. I've been
Not
trying
at-
to be
not at-
really good.
bro, I wouldn't be speaking my praise on you if I thought that. So
Oh no, yeah,
Okay.
very good one, Kazoo.
not at all. Don't what I just said. Don't get that misconstrued. 'Cause that's not.
All right.
Not a problem with you. You're solid.
I'm talking more so about shit in the past and where she's felt scared to speak. It's not with you at all.
All right.
No, and not with you. If that were the case, you wouldn't be here right now. I'll just let you know.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Clean up our channel a lot. because of that
I've
part.
cleaned up some of the bullshit, and you weren't one of them ever. I love when you come up, man. It's always a good time. You know, I love being able to. You know, it's not. I wouldn't say a rarity because you've been on like 2 of my last 3. So you know, I appreciate you coming up, man. Like I love your company, but no, that ain't directed at you at all. I'm just saying.
Right on.
When people, what I was getting at, just to clarify, when people say a man, this is a man's world, it to me symbolizes not letting their woman speak. So it's more so about me, but that's the opposite because I want her to speak more, but she likes to do her own thing sometimes because she'll feel uncomfortable with some people, but she doesn't feel that way with you. So
All right.
it's actually a compliment is what I'm getting at.
Right on.
I hope that makes sense.
It does. It does.
Cheers, bro. I know you don't have a drink, but cheers, bro. I just want the goddamn get you some water. Help out if you're gonna have a hangover, the water's gonna help regardless. So
Oh, for sure.
I just hope that it doesn't say, man, you compose yourself pretty well. You said you had 10 shots
Yes.
in what time period? You gotta
Probably about 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours.
you'll be okay. You'll be
Yeah.
okay. Drink the water, you'll be good.
Yep.
I just get tired of all the fucking political ads, bro. Like it's just
It's
nonstop.
been really bad.
Non-stop, especially on your phone.
No, dude, that's what I was saying earlier. The phone, the TV, like if I'm like on YouTube and fucking ad, but there you go. You got like it'll be like a state
20 ads. 20 ads. It's terrible.
I put it on Facebook. I was like, man, I'm just so tired of these fucking political ads. Like, so tired of it. Got like 70 likes on it. I'm like, dude, I'm just so tired of the political ads.
Oh, wow. It's that bad. It wasn't that bad for me, but wow. I'm sorry to laugh at some of it, but it's just so ridiculous.
It's redundant.
It
redundant.
is.
It's repetitive. Same shit. Dude, I know.
It's not going to convince anyone.
No. Oh, this person did this. They did this. Dude, I know where I stand in life. I know my viewpoints. Your little fucking ads that you're spending all this money on are not going to change them. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm setting my ways. And that's
Even
not,
George Harrison.
that's right there.
I just realized that I said the wrong name. Who is the person who played Indiana Jones?
Oh, fucking oh my god, dude.
I had it totally wrong, and I'm embarrassed. So
Fuck, hold on. No, you're close. You're close. Who played it?
I can't
I'm
remember.
I'm
and
sorry.
Indiana Jones and yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna take the pussy way out here.
that's okay. I said the initial bullshit. So
Who played Indiana Jones?
Harrison Ford played the character.
Harrison
I
Ford.
knew-
Okay.
I knew when you said I don't know how I didn't get it. Because I was like, but you had the last name as the first name. You
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
damn it. Harrison Ford, okay.
All right.
Son of a bitch. Holy shit. He was only born a day before me. He was born, well, not literally, but date-wise, he was born a day before me. He was born July 13th. That's my brother's birthday, my younger brother. And I was born on the 14th. We were a day apart.
Oh, wow.
I wonder how rare that is.
My brother is 5 years apart, so
Same date?
no. Close. I'm March 6th, and my brother is March 13th. So
Oh, so you guys are both. What the fuck are they? Hold on, don't tell me.
Pisces.
Yeah, I was about to
Pisces.
say Pisces. That's what I thought.
Yep.
Because,
We're both Pisces.
because that's weird. So you said March. What was it?
Mine is March 6th. My brother is March 13th.
So you got March 6th, 13th. My grandmother is March 9th, and my mom is March 16th.
Okay. All right.
We got a bunch of fucking fish flying around, boys. You see that? What? That's fucking crazy. I'm a Cancer. Me and my brother are crabs,
All right.
but we're both water signs. That's a good thing. We're both water signs. My lady is a Leo, so she thinks she's better than everybody because she's lying. I ain't scared of you, dude. I'll bite. I'll
Oh,
bite.
no. Oh, no.
I will nip on your fucking lion leg all day. Bite on that little motherfucker. I don't know. What do you think about the zodiacs? I can't say I necessarily believe them, but I think it's interesting. Like, I do pay attention. Mike is muted. Mike is muted.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I think it's interesting, but I'm not going to judge it seriously. So
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, it's interesting, and like I'll read it and be like, oh, maybe it'll fit or not. But that's like saying, oh, hey, Cancer, today you're gonna breathe. I'm like, oh, okay.
what? Yeah.
I appreciate it, but I don't know how to necessarily, astrology and shit like that with the zodiacs. I think it's interesting, but to the core, do I believe in it? I don't know, but I would be lying to myself at the same time if I said that would be stupid not to believe in, because I'm a Catholic. So I believe in shit that other people don't believe in. So I don't.
I mean, I think it's an interesting thing to believe in, but I don't think you should put all of your faith into it.
Don't
Just
put all-
have the possibility of something, but not claim that it's your absolute faith.
Yeah. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Right?
Exactly.
Okay. Dude, we should do a podcast. You said I could use you as a goddamn narrator. You and Doubtfire do the narration, and then just like the off talk to get shit going. Come on, man. We could
It would be interesting.
a show. You gotta be able to go with it. See, I'm more off the top. Like, what I like to talk about is just whatever is right here. And I know you guys can do the same thing, but you said you're more so wanting to be scripted, right?
A little bit, yeah. I'd like to be a little more scripted because I don't know what I'm going to feel about any particular subject.
That's great, because say that you guys get caught. Say you're talking about something for a minute, and you're stuck, and there could be some quote unquote radio silence. I'll just pop in and just bring something up, about what you're talking about. We just go from there.
That happens, but it's not a guaranteed.
I understand that, but I'm just saying I think I could be an addition. I ain't trying to make any money off it. I'm just saying I think we could have a good show. Like
I agree with that element. Yes.
Like I think it would be an enjoyable podcast, because I'll let you guys do the majority, and if I ever feel, I'll learn my role. We can do a couple practice sessions and see where I could come in or whatever. I'm not saying it even has to be me, but just somebody that can come into the woodworks and, add to the conversation. That would be beneficial, obviously. And energy is another thing that you always want. You want energy with what you're talking about.
Indeed. And I don't have that much energy most of the time. So
yeah. Get you a couple shots of vodka. I'll get my fucking beer on the shit. I'll be on that.
Hey, I need to go to the lavatory. I'll be right back.
Sounds good, brother. See you in a minute. Look at that. The lavatory. I ain't heard that in a minute. We got 26 minutes, boys. I'm not trying to keep Kazum up the whole time, but motherfuckers are soldiers. How's every one of you motherfuckers doing, man? You better be doing well. If you're not, I don't know why you're watching. 12:30, almost 12:35 a.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. My cat is eating dry food, and I don't give a damn. Let me hear one of you motherfuckers talk shit one time. I just want to throw that out there real quick. I haven't said it all night, but I'll say it real quick. Let me hear you do it one time. Say that I said some shit, and I'm gonna fucking expose all you motherfuckers. Try it. I like having fun with retards. Try that shit. Better watch your goddamn mouth. Because I got proof on all the shit that I said earlier. I ain't gonna show it tonight, but this weekend probably, because I feel like it's time, because I'm tired of that. We're gonna go ahead and get the elephant out the room, if you feel me. I don't think you're gonna like it, but I'm gonna love it. That's the difference. I don't think you'll like it, but I'm gonna love it. You get that? Scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Don't do that, and man, bad move. If you motherfuckers think anybody's intimidated by you, by the way, you got me fucked. The fuck are you talking about? You motherfuckers out your mind. If you ever think that I've been intimidated by any of you, nah. Not me. Maybe somebody else. It's not me. I pray that you know that. What up, Kazun? He's back and he's live.
I'm back, and I don't know what I'm up to. So
he's back in the saddle again. Shout out to who was that back in the saddle? That was Aerosmith. That's what I thought. Right. We got 23 minutes. We need a topic.
Pants.
I mean, I don't wear denim shorts above the knee quite yet. So I got to go beneath the knee. If I'm talking shorts, I'm going beneath the knee. I don't like the
cargo shorts.
Cargo shorts, no. I
mean, but that's beneath the knee. So
I don't want it beneath the knee. It's got to be.
Oh
no, yeah, I did. I said I want it.
Okay.
I don't want cargo shorts though. I was a basketball player, so I like athletic shorts beneath the knee.
All right. Is that where there's a stretchy material? What is that stretchy material called? I think it's so stupid. I can't remember it. Stretchy material all the way around.
I know what you're talking about. God.
I can't believe I can't remember the name of it. It's simple, but I can't remember it.
Let's just start naming off fabrics. We'll get it eventually. Nylon, polyester.
I just know that the stretchy material is what basketball shorts are based on.
It's elastic, obviously, but
Elastic, that's one of them. That's one of them, but it's we're close.
we're getting close. God damn it! What do you want? What do you want?
What are basketball shorts? What is the waist of basketball shorts shown as?
I couldn't answer that, dude.
All right.
Happy 2 hours to me, by the way. By the way, I was just listening to what you were saying and me responding and thinking about, like, in the morning, like driving to work, like having a coffee. We could do a podcast, bro. I mean,
all right.
No, I'm telling you. You got the seriousness, I got the less seriousness, and like that, you need that gel, you know?
Yeah.
You need that. And Doubtfire would just add to it. Dude, I'm telling you right now. Pop. It could pop. Just gotta
I'll think about it for sure.
Don't be you don't have to be worried about anything. You got huge channels that you work for. You just go with what you want to say. And anytime that there's a fill-in that's needed, which is something that I know you know what I'm talking about. If there's a fill-in, you don't want dead air. So if there's a fill-in, I'll just pop in, say some shit.
That makes sense.
If there's ever a time when y'all are talking and if I feel like that's there, I can interpret that immediately, and I'll just bring something up, and we'll just all get to it. It'd be like the Tom and Bob show back in the day, like in the Midwest. That was the thing. That was a radio station where they'd go back.
I don't know anything about that show, so
yeah, it was a Midwest thing. It was a radio kind of morning show that we had in the Midwest, and they would just morning radio show. They just kind of go back and forth. It was like an original podcast kind of thing.
Nice.
But you guys, being more serious, and I'll still interject occasionally, just fucking around, but let you guys handle the real shit. And then
it's something to think about. I just know that tomorrow, the legislation day,
not tomorrow. Oh, for you tomorrow, yes.
Yeah. It's I have no. I'm not going to judge any of the. I'm not going to vote for any of them except for maybe Jill Stein because of. It's just all of it's such bullshit. All of it is. I can't vote for the things that Trump says or the things that Kamala says. I can't vote for either of those things.
And dude, you and my lady are on the exact same page with that. I mean, she said the same thing. I think when y'all were talking, like, she's went third party a lot of times because she doesn't agree with the mainstream, the Dems or the Republicans. And
yep.
I don't blame her. That's why she was talking about Gary Johnson,
Yeah.
I don't know what you thought about Bernie Sanders, but I was a big supporter of his back then.
I like Bernie Sanders a lot, but the DNC didn't allow him to flourish at all. The DNC, I'm pissed at the DNC. They're horrible. Absolutely horrible.
They fucked him with Hillary Clinton, and then they fucked him again with Biden.
Yep.
I mean, Biden ended up winning, so to Democrats, they won. But who would have been a fucking better president? Bernie Sanders or fucking...
I mean, Tulsi Gabbard, do I have her name right? She would have been really good too, so...
If the Democratic National Convention wants to continually do this, which is what the DNC is, what you're talking about, then you're just going to continually see the same fucking product.
And not product and not.
Oh shit!
Look at what the opposite candidate is doing up to. So
I just saw that. What's up?
Hey, sick and tired. Good to see you.
How y'all doing?
What's
doing
going
all
on?
right.
Oh, sorry, I just saw that. I'm glad I saw that.
Cheers, ain't no big deal. I just came up for a minute to say hey and leave you a thumb. Oh, like that. I do not want to get into a political conversation. I've been avoiding them for the last month.
Hey, man, we've been doing all well.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think we've all been doing pretty well, not avoiding that bullshit. It is what it is. What's going to happen isn't up to us. I mean, technically it is by votes, but one vote doesn't win it. You know what I mean? Like that's not what's controlling it.
So, but anyway, like I said, I just come up for a minute and say, hey, I seen Kazoom was here. I hadn't talked to Kazoom in a while, so.
Oh, dude, Kazoom's fucking awesome. And I'm telling you, I guarantee Trump is gonna win the presidency. I'm just gonna let it be known. I'm 90, at least 90% sure Trump wins.
I agree. I think he's going to win. And the Democrats aren't going to come up with any reasonable explanation as to why he won other than, fascism. It's just like, no, that's not the reason. You're not paying attention.
Well, it ain't over until the obese females yodel. So,
That's true. That's true.
I love Chris, man. He's fucking awesome. Hey, I'm telling you, 90%. I'm sticking with that. I'm 90% sure Trump will win. We're about to see tomorrow night or tonight for the East Coast. Not quite for you, Kazin, but
hey, did I ever tell you the one about the guy come in from work, sat down on his couch, started watching TV? Guy comes in, sits down on his couch, starts watching TV, and his wife walks in, starts talking to him. He looks over at her and says, "Baby, how about a little oral satisfaction this evening?" She said, "You mean you want me to give you a blowjob?" He said, "No, I want you to shut the fuck up for 10 minutes.
Oh, yikes.
I gotta use that. Chris, I guarantee. Did you hear what he said? He said he wants some oral satisfaction. He said, "What? You want a blowjob?" He said, "No, I want you to shut the fuck up for a couple minutes." That is gold.
I didn't know
that is fucking gold. I don't give a shit. That's one of your best ones.
Sorry, Dragon.
That is fucking gold. Chris, hey, give me 1 second. I got to hit the restroom. I only got 14 minutes left. So give me 1 second, Chris. I want to talk to you for a minute. Unless you got a dip, hey, it's all you. But give me 1 minute. Kazoom, I love you, bro. I appreciate you hanging out, brother.
Gladly. I'm glad to hang out.
So you're up to 5 million souls now, eh?
On that JCS Criminal Psychology channel, yes.
Good deal.
My personal psychology, my personal channel, not psychology, but my personal channel, I've got like 6,000. So which is still pretty damn good. So
hey, that's real good. So me, I just barely broke 100.
All right.
So and that's fine. I don't care about having millions of people following what I say and all like that anyway. So I'm just saying, while a lot of people run on that, it doesn't mean anything to me.
Doesn't mean that much to me either. I mean, it's nice to have more people agreeing with what you say, but it's not required. I'll say that for sure. So it's not required.
Well, one thing about it is regardless of what you say, there's always going to be people that disagree with you. And,
true.
And when you're like me, just speaking the truth triggers people. That's part of my life. So I say shit that inadvertently pisses people off. Am I sorry I said it? No, I said what I thought. So
exactly. I have this. I feel the same way about a number of things I've said online. So I fully agree.
If I inadvertently piss you off, that's not my fucking problem. I'm sorry to tell you. If I'm speaking what I feel and you don't like it, you can do one of two things. You can either respond and I'm not going to give a shit, or you can get the fuck off my shit. It's pretty
Well,
simple.
you know, there
Yeah.
used to be a morning comedy show that came on called John Boy and Billy. I don't know if either one of you have ever heard of them.
I haven't. No, I've never heard of that.
And
My
basically they're, you know, they followed NASCAR and shit like that. But they, you know, crack jokes about everything.
Yeah.
And they had a guy who did commentary all the time. The old man's name was Robert P. Rayford.
Mm.
And he was an old guy. He was up in his 80s and all like that. And he used to say all the time that we have become the United States of the offended. So, you know,
Oh, yeah.
and that's the truth.
Dude, I mean,
True. That's very true.
it is. That is.
It,
and
it
also,
absolutely is true.
I can't say that anyone said it better than George Carlin with the whole. They got that red, white, and blue stuck up your fucking ass, and he's like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna let you know one thing. They all live in a big club, and guess what? You ain't.
You're not in it.
part of it."
Yeah,
Yep.
well,
Yep.
when I was a little one, they told me I left my rights at the door. And as I grew older, I seen that was more and more. So, you
Damn
know,
straight. And at the fucking end, he says, "Hey, man." He says, "There's a reason they call it the American dream, because you got to be asleep to believe it."
so with all
Yeah.
that, I'm
Drop
gonna
the
head-
mic. Drop the fucking mic. Drop the fucking mic. Right.
I'm going to
there.
head on out. Like I said, I just stopped for a minute to say, hey,
Hey,
leave you a thumb.
I'm
say
I'm
hello.
so glad to see you, man. It was good to see you.
Well, it's good seeing you. So we'll run into each other again somewhere, I'm sure.
hey, Chris. I
I'm
got-
half-assed doing live streams myself at night, although I've not been doing very many lately because I've got a lot of other shit going on. I just don't have time to fool with it. But
Right. When's
Yeah.
your next one gonna be, Chris? I'm gonna pop up for at least an hour or so. I need to kick it on yours so you come to mine. So
I don't know, whenever it is, it'll be, you know, after midnight Eastern time. So, you know,
I'll get it. I have you belled, so I'll see it.
so anyway, y'all be good. Have a good one.
Thanks, you too, man.
We'll
Love
tell
you,
you,
brother.
we'll see you in the funny papers. Feelings mutual.
All right.
We'll see you.
Good man right there. Shout out.
And then there were two.
And then there were two. Man, we're down to under the 10-minute mark. We made it.
Yep.
Gotta get a.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, man. It's been awesome.
Oh man, you're always more than welcome. I appreciate having you on. Cheers to you.
Cheers. And I know I haven't always been about the cheers. I've been about some of the confusion in the past, like Kamala and all of that. But I'm trying to be decent. So
No, dude, you're doing great. No, you can say whatever you want, man. I don't give a damn.
right on.
As long as nothing's not completely out of line, you know, you're fine with me.
Oh, yeah, I'm not screaming fire in a crowded theater or anything. So
Yeah. That was fucked up. That you remember that theater shooting that was in Aurora, Colorado?
no, I don't know about that. I think about, like, when I think of serious things that are horrible about a theater, there is a place in India where they just it was a Muriel that was a Muriel, a movie that was so apparently so popular that the people going to the movie set up fireworks all over the whole theater, and it went over the ceiling and everything. I'm like, holy shit, you're gonna catch this place on fire.
Yeah.
It didn't catch on fire, but they wanted it to. It seems like it. Holy shit.
How the fuck did it not catch on fire?
I don't know. If you look at the footage of it, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Dude, once I saw those going off, I'm running. I'm taking my my lady, my kids, I'm getting the fuck out that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I would do too. But apparently, that's not what these people did. So,
They got lucky. Somebody,
yeah,
I don't know, whatever you're looking at, Shiva or whatever the fuck, whatever you're believing in, but somebody's looking down on you.
yeah.
Babe, what do you give Kazoom 1 out of 10? She said she gives you 10 out of 10.
I'm watching.
All right, on.
She gives you 10 stars, Kazoom. That's the best rating you can get.
Right on.
She's not one to hold her tongue either, so that's the best rating you can get. Midnight, you're a good lady. Cheers, bro. I love you. You're cool as shit. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Anyone fucks with you, they can come fuck with me. I'm a big motherfucker, so let's try it.
Right on. I need to piss. I'll be right back.
There you go. Got to take a piss. I like how you said it. He said he's got to take a piss. Let me see my baby. Yeah, here in about 20 minutes. Yes. Let me see my baby. All right, that's fine. We'll lay down here in a minute. I'll show everyone my baby real quick. You can go lay down back just a minute. This is midnight. You want to say hi? Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Good girl. You're a very pretty girl. Do you know that you're the prettiest girl in the world? And you are the prettiest baby girl in the world? Yes, yes. Good girl. Good girl. Very pretty. Go lay with mom. Good job. Good girl. So pretty. So pretty. Say, Dad, I'm such a pretty baby. So I've never been such a pretty baby. You're a very good baby. Can't believe fucking Kazoom made it to the 1 a.m. mark. That's what you get. I understand that. Play a fucking game for a minute or something. I'm gonna smack Midnight with a water ball.
No. Leave it as scared. Let her rest.
She wants to sniff it. Let her sniff it. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Do you really think I would fucking smack Midnight with a water ball? Grow up. Grow up. Just like any of you thinking I'm worried about you. Grow up. Grow up. I talk to you like my cat because you're beneath me. I got a lot of shit. Hey,
I'm back.
You only got 2 minutes left and you're off shift.
Oh, okay.
You only got 2 minutes and you're off shift. Hey, man, regardless, I appreciate you coming up.
I'm glad you had me on. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, man, more than welcome anytime, always. I appreciate you coming up. In fact, it's like an honor for me for you to come up. So,
right on. Especially when I've been drinking too much alcohol. So,
hey, man, that's always me. So, shit. Good time, right?
Good times, yes.
Well, hopefully, you said tomorrow you're gonna be drinking for the election. So,
Oh, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you set up a damn live stream? You'd be getting some fucking views.
I worry about the comments that are left. As far as
You
like,
can
no. I mean, if you don't have people regulating the comments, there can be comments that people leave that get your channel deleted, and I'm very worried about that because I don't. I mean, if you have enough people regulating the comments, that's good. But I don't have enough people regulating my comments. So
I'm trying to tell you, you can put on subscriber only mode, or I mean, you can put it to where you can take where people that are moderated are only the ones that can comment for a certain amount of time.
That is the truth. That is true. But how do you want to regulate the people watching you? I don't know. It's weird.
You got a big channel, so I understand. You know, I get the hesitancy.
Yeah,
I'll say
'cause
that.
he has a lot
Yep.
more sacrifice on
Yeah.
his channel
Yeah.
than
I
we
get
do.
it for sure.
We fuck around and get drunk on your channel.
Yeah, I just have a good time on mine.
But
And
Zoom actually makes a business.
I wish I could. I wish I could just do that, but I have so many subscribers that could really fuck me up bad.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
You could do like a.
Well, Kazoom, how about this? If I'm live tomorrow night, would you join?
we'll see. We'll see.
I know you.
I'm probably all over the place tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But if I run across you, I probably will join.
Yeah, man.
You could set up a second channel.
I just know that things are going to be really crazy tomorrow. So
It is gonna be.
it's going to be nuts.
It will be a hell of a night.
There's
But
gonna be a lot of arguing.
if you want to leave now, Kazoom, you can, because you said at this time, but you can stay as long as you want. But regardless, man, I always appreciate your presence because you're kind of like an influencer to me.
Right on, man.
Not necessarily because I don't care about my channel in that way. I've always done my shit the same way, and I'm gonna stay doing it. But just to have somebody that was as successful as you on my shit, you know, that's like a plaque on the wall for me.
Right on, man. That's cool.
I appreciate every time you come up, man, because never no bullshit. You know, it's just good conversation and good.
Right on, man.
You know, like it's what I want to do with my channel. A lot of people.
Same here.
I appreciate it fully. So, cheers, bro.
Cheers.
And whatever you got to do. If you want to stay here, you can. If not, if you want to hit the sack, whatever the fuck you want to do, bro.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna head here shortly, but I really appreciate you having me on. It's been awesome, and I'm so glad to ever come onto these channels. So thank you.
You never got to thank me, man. I appreciate you coming up for sure. And next time we talk, better be soon. That's all I'm gonna say.
And we'll see who's president then too. So yeah.
Yes, we will. Hey, man, I hope you have a great night, brother.
Thanks. You too. Have a good night, everyone.
Cheers, brother. If y'all don't respect that dude right there, you got a goddamn problem. We got 20 minutes. If you don't respect that dude, did you not hear how respectful he was to not only my channel, but just to everything that was being talked about? If you don't like what's being talked about on my shit, get the fuck off my goddamn channel. It's pretty goddamn simple. I don't give a shit. What do you think about that? Do you think I care about any goddamn views or anything? You know what I do care about? is motherfuckers speaking falsely on my name. That's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. I don't like people saying that they're not liars that are clearly fucking liars. That becomes a problem with me. People thinking that I'm intimidated by them, that I'm not ever was or ever will be intimidated by them. That's a problem to me. Let's speak with our fucking chest if we're gonna fucking speak, okay? Let's do that. Until you can do that, I would suggest you not send false shit towards me or my lady or my shit. That's funny. Isn't that funny? Go rewatch the motherfucking video and let's see what fucking is said. Bring my fucking name up. I might have fun with you motherfuckers. This is just the beginning. Keep it up. I've been quiet with y'all for the whole bit. Dude, I have scripture. I have evidence of everything that was said against what was said that I said. Every single fucking message I got right at my fucking fingertips. That proves that all this bullshit, Sean, that you wanted to say with me after that whole me and miscellaneous private shit that we had with Kyle, I have proof that that was bullshit. Proof. A whole layer of proof. What are you going to do then? Because you called me the night that day after when you messaged me at fucking 4 in the fucking morning. And I called you. You were on your stupid fucking stream and decided to say, hey, what's going on in this? And I told you what's going on. You said shit was straight and we're good. You said, hey, me and Casey are good. You said you didn't know that you muted your mic on your fucking video, but it was clearly on. So I'm glad that was heard. But you deleted the stream like you always do. And then you continued your next stream to roll with what was said that was falsities. Motherfucker, I got proof. I have proof that that's lies. You know the good thing about not lying is because you can't catch yourself afterwards. You don't have to worry about lying and lying and lying and lying, do you? When you don't lie, you just run with what you're saying because you know it's the truth. You motherfuckers putting me and my lady, and y'all talk about your family, my family, on the fucking burner off of shit like that. Let's remember that. Don't forget that, man. It'd be crazy. It would be asinine to forget that. How could we forget that? I mean, it would make sense to an extent because it fits your narrative, but at the same time, god damn. We're going to forget that? Are we really going to forget that? I ain't said a fucking word about your stupid ass, Sean. When is the last time? But I keep getting my fucking name brought up. Oh, you're weirdos. You're weirdos. You're weirdos. Motherfucker, you've been talking about me for months. Shut the fuck up with that bullshit. The fuck you mean I'm a weirdo? Your ass is weird. The fuck you mean, dude? You've been fucking trying to talk about my ass for months and months and months and months. And then you get a response and ask, why the fuck did somebody say something? I don't know. Why the fuck do you think so? You claim you don't lie, but drinking earlier, and then you say, I'm going to go get me a 6-pack. You look at your account, and then you say, oh, I'll do it afterwards or some shit. You didn't do that. And then you say you're going to take 5 years off. Take 5 fucking years off. That'd be good for you. Maybe then you can keep my goddamn name out your fucking mouth. And I'm going to prove everything that I told you on that phone call that you don't like to fucking mention was the truth. You don't like talking about it, do you? You know why you don't like talking about it, Sean? Because it's the truth. But you say you never lie. You never lie. You claim you didn't mention fucking anybody in your early stream the other day. You mentioned everybody in your shit. But you never lie. What? Homie, this shit is simplistic. And if you're thinking, you like to say all the time, people think they got a lot to say, but they really don't. Let me tell you, motherfucker, I don't have to have a lot to say. I can get my shit done real quick. You like to reiterate the same shit 100 million times on your bullshit. Don't fuck with me, Sean. If you got a problem with someone else, you bring them up, not me. I ain't talked about your stupid ass in a long time. The fuck are you talking about bringing me up?
Bottom line, Sean, and your
There you go. Hey, there's that right there.
Bottom
I ain't
line-
brought your dumb ass up in a long time for a reason, man. You ain't worth it.
bottom-
But you still keep talking. And you're saying everyone else is talking about you. Man, I ain't said shit about your stupid ass. The fuck are you talking about?
Bottom line, Sean, just leave us alone and your friends too.
I told you back in June, leave me the fuck alone and I'll leave your ass alone. And you never seem to understand that shit. Never seem to get it. I don't understand how, but you never seem to get it. It was simple when I said it at the start. And I'm going to leave it at this, Sean. Leave me out your fucking mouth and we'll do the same. We said this back in June, but you didn't catch the grip, homeboy.
By the way, for any of the girls out there that want to add C or try to message C to try to get
I gotta piss and I'll
involved
finish
in
it
our
off.
relationship, I'm gonna come on here and share all the messages and screenshots of you guys.
Oh, I
trying
got
to
all
add-
kinds. I can't wait to show some of them.
I will.
I cannot wait. I cannot fucking
Y'all
wait.
wanted to ruin my name for fucking years because of a fucking relationship that doesn't involve you guys, and so I'm gonna do the same to your guys' relationships and friendships.
What are you talking about?
All the women, one particular woman, one particular woman who keeps trying to add you on there.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, one particular woman that keeps trying to add you on there that's been trying
Don't
to.
even say no names. I need more information. Oh.
But seriously, all you guys have to do, see, I can talk to people like Kazoom and Levi and Doubtfire and shit like that just fine. Bounty, BC, Clint, people like that. It's when you motherfuckers come on and start screaming at me that I feel like I have to scream back and defend myself. Just like any normal human being does, put in that situation. Don't come on here and expect you can attack me and then me sit here back and just cower in the corner. That's not how I am. Sorry. I was trying to be real nice to you guys, though, because I cared about your guys' friendships with C. And I truthfully, honestly did care about a lot of people and their connection with C. But now, I don't care anymore. I don't care. And let me tell you something to the girl who clipped 30 of our videos, made 30 clips about me, put me and my boyfriend in the title, proceeds to sit there and fucking try to friend him 3 separate times, blocked him, or he blocked you, and then you tried to sit there and go on our friends panels and tried to slander him and tried to say that you blocked him. Listen here, homie. I'm talking to you, girl, because I know you're watching us right now. I'm talking to you. You do that shit one more time to my boyfriend. You do that shit one more time to our relationship. You do that shit one more time, and I'm going to blast your ass. And I'm going to show people what I've been dealing with behind the scenes. And I'm going to tell you something, whether you're a guy or a girl, if I catch you anymore, you motherfuckers sending my boyfriend fucking flirty shit, fucking shit that is calling out like as if you're in a relationship with him, I'm going to sit there and I am going to play some sappy ass music in the background and I'm going to make a whole comedy hour about it over reading your guys' manic messages that you guys like to do when you're fucking blacked out and shit.
No water.
And I'm going to start doing that shit and I'm going to start calling you guys out for what you're doing. You guys wanted to call, you guys wanted to say all sorts of stuff about me for fucking 3 fucking years plus. And you know what? I'm sick of it. Absolutely, you guys have taken it too far. You guys have wished ill will on our children, our family, me, C, everything in between, because you guys are unhappy that we're in a relationship and you guys want some kind of pseudo relationship with C. It's ridiculous. Get out of your feelings, go seek a therapist, go get help, and cope with it and deal with it.
Give a fuck about any of that. What's up, Kat?
I'm tired of being responsible for your guys' feelings on our relationship. Our relationship has absolutely nothing to do with any of you guys. And for the treatment and the shit that you guys have put us through when we're dealing with shit in the background, we come on here laughing and smiling most of the time, not because we're perfect, not because we're great people, but because we got shit going on in our real life. And we don't want to sit here and go on everybody's panel screaming and crying and hollering because we got real shit going on in the background. The people that are claiming that they're Steve's best friend or that are claiming that they're, Steve's best friends for 10 years don't even give a rat's ass. And I watched them continue to message Steve 10 times in a row about stupid drama bullshit that doesn't involve us. Sean, I don't care how much you hate Bounty. I really don't. I'm sick of listening to it. I'm surprised nobody else has fucking told you to shut your fucking pie hole because it's fucking overdrawn. You've been fighting with Bounty for fucking almost 4 years, 3 years. No, 2 years. You've been fighting with Bounty, and Bounty's been up there trying to apologize to you, trying to squash it and shit, and you did the same shit that you did to him to us, which was we would go up there, Sean, and let me tell everybody, we would go up there on your panel, Sean. Then you would sit there and we would squash it with you, and you say, "Hey, there's no beef, there's no problem, there's no nothing, no, it's just a joke, blah 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 blah. It's not supposed to be taken so serious, blah 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 blah." And then you did all of that, Sean. And then what you ended up doing was deleting all of the videos where you were either causing us drama or we were trying to squash it to. And I don't know why you did that, but you did.
I'm gonna leave it at this.
Leave us out of your shit with Bounty, Sean. We're tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of fighting with you about it. I'm tired of talking about it. I don't care. Leave Bounty the hell alone. He hasn't fucking He hasn't really done anything to you. Look, my information got doxed on a fucking trolling site that was a vicious trolling site. I've been fucking harassed. I've fucking been assaulted. I've been all sorts of things from fucking around on the internet, okay? Some of the stuff that happened to me, did I deserve some of it? You could argue maybe. Maybe I wasn't in my best performance at that time because I was going through my own mental health issues at that time frame. But after all of that, you guys are still trying to hold me accountable over shit from fucking 4, 5, 6, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year. Get over it. Quit acting like a bunch of children. And quit involving me in your shit. I don't talk to anybody anymore. I don't associate with hardly anybody. So get the fuck over it and move on. And leave my boyfriend and I the hell alone. Well, I'll tell you one thing. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and call it out right now. To the person who thinks, okay, that they're C's best friend and that they overpower me and shit like that. Let me tell you something to that person. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the person that always comes up here and says that they're blacked out all the fucking time. Listen here, motherfucker. I saw the gay shit that you sent C, okay? I saw the gay messages. I saw the overly lovey-dovey bullshit. Look, I'm not preventing C from talking to anybody. He can talk to anybody who he wants to. Hell, the other day when Bounty, C, and I were hanging out privately and talking on the phone, Bounty brought up Tater to me, and I went, hey, if C and Bounty wanted to go say hi to fucking Tater, by all means, they can, but I'm not speaking to the motherfucker. And I have my own personal reasons on why, and he's not welcome to our channel because I feel completely uncomfortable with him around our channel or me. So to the motherfucker who said in a message that I'm controlling everything that C's doing, think again, motherfucker. But if that's the case, I would have blocked you a long time ago and kept you blocked. Quit bringing us into your shit.
I'll put it this way.
I'm sick of fighting with you assholes. Go get a fucking life. Go get a lot of you guys are missing out on life because you're sitting here crying and worrying about what the hell me and C are doing. And no, you need to let me talk for a minute. If you want to go live and you can talk, I can talk for a minute. You said you wanted me to talk, I can talk. A lot of you motherfuckers sit here and worry about what the hell me and C are doing all fucking day long, acting like you guys have the fucking cameras all around our house, acting like you know everything that we're doing, saying, talking about, blah, 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 all this crap. I'm fucking over it, and I'm done. If you don't like me or C or both of us, leave us the fuck alone. Move on. I don't know, go get yourselves your own boyfriends and girlfriends, because the only people I'm seeing doing it are either people that are having worse relationship issues than we are, or people who are fucking single and can't get fucked for the life of them for fucking the past 7 years. Get over it. Go get fucked. Go fucking pay somebody $10 to fuck your ass. I don't care what you do. Go get fucked. Go get a pet. Go do something with your life. Quit focusing on what we're doing and worry about what you're doing. Because what you're doing is you're destroying friendships. You're destroying fucking other people's relationships. You're destroying fucking people from being able to come up on here and hanging out because people are scared to go back and forth with people because people are like, I don't want to go over here because, I might get attacked there for hanging out with this person, yada, yada, yada. Who the fuck gives a shit? All the horse shit that you guys sat here and tried to call me out on, you guys are fucking doing it. All of you. You guys. And I watched this motherfucker message C fucking 10 fucking times trying to control him and his friendships. Like he's in a goddamn relationship with him. That is weird to me. You are not in a relationship with C. I am. If anybody has to say on who C hangs out with or whatever, it's me. And guess what? I don't control who C hangs out with, motherfucker. He can respond to you if he wants to, and he can respond to you if you don't. And the reason why he doesn't respond to you half the time is because your fucking stupid blacked out brain doesn't fucking understand it, is because you made him feel completely uncomfortable, because all you do all day is go on your channel, bitch about him there, and bitch about his family. Then you go on other people's panels and bitch about him there, and bitch about his family, and bitch about me. And that's all you do.
I'll be real with you. I ain't done shit in this community, and I've been here longer than pretty much anyone watching or commenting. I've been here for a long time. I'm not using that as a
I'm
badge.
so sick of people.
Let me speak.
Well, I'm so sick of people developing pseudo relationships with you. It is getting fucking ridiculous. The amount of people that are doing it is out of control. You guys need more mental health than I do. Look, there's nothing you can do. Can I break up me and C? Get over it. We love each other. Get over it.
I've been in this stupid ass community for a long time. All right. I know the ins and outs. I know how shit works. I get it. I understand people drink and they say shit that they don't mean at times. I get it.
No, that's ridiculous.
No, let me speak,
people
man.
Are saying awful things about our family and our offspring. It's fucking disgusting. And then everybody acts like we don't have a right to fucking respond. That's horseshit.
So is this my channel or is this yours?
No, but it's horseshit.
I get how this shit works. Okay. It's not like my first rodeo with this bullshit. What I will say though is the thing that irritates me and pisses me off more than anything is lies. And that's what's happened. And it's been 5 months that I've got it. So what I'm going to tell you is this weekend, I'm going to go ahead and show the proof. Sean, I don't give a fuck what you think about it, but I'm going to show you the proof on what actually happened on that day where you said that everything that I said was a lie and everything. I'm going to show you that wasn't the truth. And I don't want any fucking olive branch. I don't want shit from you. But I just want to show you that I wasn't lying to you. Okay. I think you deserve that. And I think I deserve that. And everyone deserves that.
Kyle, I hope you never come back to our channel.
So we'll be good after that, because that'll be the end of everything. I'm going to show exactly what I told you on the phone call, which you probably fucking don't remember. When I told you exactly what is said here in these messages, you're going to see. You're going to see everything. And you better eat your fucking words, because you called me a liar the entire time.
And then you guys.
And I wasn't a liar. And you're about to see.
And then you guys can see how gay this person is, Kyle, for fucking Steve.
I don't give a fuck about that. I want Sean to see that. I'm going to let y'all have a good night, because I'm getting the fuck out. And I'm pretty happy. Hey, Sean, be ready for these videos, man. You're going to see what I'm talking about. And your homie might have been fucking falsifying some of the shit that you said.
And y'all keep sending your friends to harass me about Bell or anybody else. Listen up, y'all. I know what troll accounts are owned by fucking you. And I know it's not goddamn Bell being those troll accounts. Okay, I'm not fucking stupid. I saw the Who Is Me account. I know who the Who Is Me account is. And you fucking called yourself out for it. Don't ever fucking do that shit again. And the next time you guys do it, I'm going to fucking have a heyday with some of you guys and what you've been sending. Because I've just about had enough of your guys' horse shit. Quit worrying about my relationship. Quit worrying about what the hell I'm doing. My health is just fine, by the way. I went to the doctor before I fucking even came here, bitches. And I am as fertile as a fucking lamb. We're just hitting the wrong times of the month.
By the way,
you guys
want everyone to know, Sean, I hope you remember when you said that I lied to you about what was talked about privately. Because I'm about to prove you wrong. And you're going to see it. You're going to see it verbatim. Everything will be in scripture, biblically. I love that. You're going to see. Cheers, everybody. I hope y'all have a great night. KC, Miss KC, Slungy.